Well. Session 42. Some say it's the answer to the universe. Would anyone, as we jump into this, and such a romantic session last week, like to answer the question? Oh man, on the gun. Dari wants in. Dari wants a session. Anyone else want to fight Dari for it?
I'll step down. This is the first time somebody has done this in a while. So,
That's true. It's true.
We'll see if I remember all your family
I like to take a
drama.
break.
All right. Very well. You can absolutely take it away.
All right, we left off at the paper house, where it was kind of under attack, possibly by some kind of like misty, smoky entities with yellow eyes. Maybe they were Oni, maybe they weren't. And then we struggled out to the streets where another of the smoky entities kind of infested some trees and turned them into monstrosities, which then attacked us and the civilians in the streets. They were cut down by the efforts of Fang and Zien and Katai. Everyone, civilians safely escorted down the streets, and the guards rushed in after we cleaned up. The paper house still standing, structurally damaged, but standing, and the town kind of united in a war cry of sorts of fighting off the ill will that keeps forcing itself upon our lovely town. From there, we went and we met with the elders, the council, and over the next few days discussed maybe points on why the paper house was attacked, why there, not somewhere else. We did used to keep a lot of talismans and whatnot at the paper house, and it's the center of our information and storage of records there. So possibly they wanted something there. Katai got the feeling that these entities came from maybe a different mindscape. We think maybe the governors. But we didn't know exactly how to force our way in. It's not until a few days later, Jobin's sister and him kind of put their heads together and figured it out. That there was a ritual that we could do to kind of weaken the barrier between our mindscape and be able to hop from a mindscape to one that's parallel to our own, but seated closely. I reckon that this must be probably the governor's, but it has to be done in an area that is in both of the mindscapes. So there was a lot of debate on exactly where we would do this ritual. We weren't sure exactly we wanted to do it at the governor's estate, where it was setted in case it was rigged or heavily occupied on the other side, and we didn't have anywhere to maneuver. We did bring up maybe doing it at the paper house, since they invaded the paper house, so it must essentially be on that side also. We talked about maybe doing our tea house, but whether or not the tea house is there was brought up. I think in the end we decided that it would be the shrinks. We have an old home, and our family generation has been in Willowshore for many generations, and it's structurally very close to the paper house. So that's where we were going to do it, and everyone had things to do, and talked about maybe all coming over later. So I went back to get the house ready. Floorboards needed to be washed and whatnot. As I was off cleaning the house and getting it ready for guests, everyone else went on their own little love journeys. Jobin learned that the cat that we probably should have killed, Yumi, has been stealing everything that gets donated to the tea house and hiding it in a little cache. Figured this out when Zien's sister asked about the letters she wrote him, and then he didn't have any idea what she was talking about. And it kind of got awkward for him. He did find the letters, and seeing the kind of decoration of interest, known that he had messed up, and with some urging from his sister and Fang's sister, I believe it was, he went to go hunt down Si Ying. They found each other upon the bridge that separates north and south of Willowshore, Middle Bridge, as we call it. And they had a decoration of self-minded interests in each other's well-being, finalized with a kiss, maybe a hug. Which, of course, was all captured on tape by Fang and Katai, who were on the other side of the bank, walking to go see Fang's sister at the ironworks. After some catcalling and totally embarrassing the both of them, they went to the ironworks, where it was kind of knowledge dropped on Fang that Katai and his sister are a thing, and they're going to leave Willowshore and travel the world, and they wanted him to come too and be a third wheel. Say the least, Fang was a little shocked at these turns of events. But with that red flag handled and utterly shocked, they decided it was time to go back to the strings. Katai said she wasn't going, and then maybe said she was going, then said she wasn't going. And he was like, you make up your mind, and I'll meet you at the strings. Lastly, Ian had a red flag. I know he did. A moment, my brain's catching up.
No
Was it a
worries.
fever dream?
Yes, there was a red flag somewhere. So Ian did something. Dang on it. Who was it?
A conversation with Mung Un.
Oh, my own. Oh,
I
yes.
think on like a doorstep or something like that.
Yes. Ian also had a lovely confession with Mong, and they are going to be a couple, I believe, upon his safe return, and after our, storming the castle and taking names. And then Zian decided, he's not going to go to the strings. He's going to take the evening off and rest at home. So yeah, that's what he was doing. Then Jobin and Fang and myself, we're at String's house enjoying our evening, where we have one last good evening before the ritual tomorrow.
That you do. I wasn't exactly sure if you ended going into the house to have a last conversation with each other about what could happen, what your plan is, what to do, or if you were wanting to just rest for the night and continue it. Do you have any opinions?
I think Fang was envisioning the sleepover as a team bonding exercise, not
All right.
really a planning exercise.
Okay.
Especially since Katai and Ross have been distancing themselves from each other. He's really used it as an opportunity to put them in the same room and remind them of their common ground.
Does
Okay.
Katai even show up?
We'll find out in a second here.
Yeah, I dragged her there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ended up showing up because she got so lost in chatting with Fang that she forgot where they were going. So she ended up here.
If you want the exact writing for this roleplay question to provoke, Muffin, you'll have to be in the forge. But
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll
you're
think
okay.
one second.
No, you're okay. But you can take your hero point or D6. What do you want, Ross?
D6.
Yep, sounds good. And our roleplay question for the week is, who would you be without Kugabti? This home that never ends, why do you leave? You're better than you've ever been here. Anyone want to answer that? Going once? Going twice? Oh my.
Get wrecked.
Muffin and
What did
Fang
you
got
get
natural 20s.
Oh shit, did you roll 22?
Yep.
Let's see your roll. Damn.
All right, beat a
Beat a
4.
four.
Beat a 4? Alright, I'll do my best.
All right, Kutai, you may answer.
What would you be without Kagapti?
Why leave?
Honestly, I feel like Katai would probably be pretty stagnant in her whole I'm the guardian of the lantern. This is my job. I'm a shring. So without Kagapti, I feel like she would probably be a little unhappy. And because Kagapti has done all this shenanigans, has given her the opportunity to kind of explore more adventurous opportunities that she wouldn't have before. So maybe things suck, but she is discovering more about herself and more about her friends as well, and she isn't just sitting by the lantern every day.
I'm glad you understand your debt.
Oh,
Let
I didn't
us.
say that, but okay.
You can have a D4. Would you like to ask anyone else?
I would like to ask Fang.
Fang.
Fang would be a hobo in the woods, growing special herbs and brewing in self-resentment. And he'd probably just, stay high out there with Beetle.
Would you look at that? I'm glad to hear it. You don't have to do this ritual, guys. Now then, let's jump back into the game. All right. Each of you find yourselves, well, save one, finding their way back to the Sring family household. It's quiet, save for the scrubbing sounds of a brush on the floorboards, as they're being washed by Ross and Jobin. You would be the second to return back. I assume eyes wide, pale, but quiet as you likely sat down and began to brew or drink some tea for everyone else to arrive. Is there anything the two of you would discuss before the others also made it here?
I feel like Jobin will probably be dead silent. He would have came in. You know, if Ross would have, seen him, he would just nod. And then, maybe probably like kind of start looking for like a tea kettle. Maybe Bushi's the one who asks Ross where the tea is. And then, he'll just start making tea for everybody. So when everybody arrives, we'll have tea.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, top shelf.
Yeah, he just goes and he goes to start.
Excellent. Eventually, your other allies arrive. Fang, Katai, you just had a pretty heated conversation with, Yujui. And so as you make your way forward together, entering into the freshly washed floorboards that creak under your feet, with tea filling and incensing the whole house, and a duty to perform tomorrow. Is there anything all four of you would talk about?
Yeah, Feng would come in, make sure that their dad isn't there. Be a little sad about it, what he finds out. And then he'd start combing around the house trying to find some kind of game for everyone. In the house of no fun.
The House of No Fun. Well, come on now. Even the Sring family household had some fun. What do you think? Katai? Ross? Is there anything that they could find?
Yeah, we mentioned something a while ago that we used to do during festivals. There's a bunch of like spinning tops that are probably really dusty and haven't been used in a while. But there's not, I don't think there's any games, but there's some like childhood toys that haven't been touched in a while.
Beyblades?
Beyblades. You can find Beyblades.
I mean, we might have some of those stones with the dots on them. We might have some of those.
Do you mean the dice?
No. These are, I don't know, like a rectangle.
Dominoes?
Yes, dominoes.
Yep, and Feng's just gonna take these dusty old games and use them to force everyone to participate. He'll kill them if they refuse. Look at Jobin. And then, yeah, he's just trying to have a lighthearted night before,
Absolutely.
We go to another dimension.
Jobin, do you participate?
Yeah, once Fang like kind of starts, maybe Jobin like kind of snaps out of it and being in his own mind, and puts the tea down and helps get the game set up.
Mm-hmm. Easily enough, you can get the game set up. Grabbing spin tops that clearly Ross and Katai used, and you see two spin tops that, well, they just don't stand. You test them out, Fang, and they just roll over. Sad, or at least pathetic. Do you bother using these inscribed ones?
Are they made of wood?
Mm-hmm.
Are they structurally deficient?
Yes.
I cast shape wood on them and make them structurally sound.
As you begin to fix and maintain them, stretch them out into a point, you can see from one of them, as you weave the wood and latticework, it begins to just drip with water, as though you've released it from inside. The other does the same, as it pools onto the table.
Can I... Oh, knowledge.
Is that normal for tops?
It's a part of the spell. Deception.
Ah, it must have been a water balanced one, Fang.
Oh, okay. Pretty good. Yeah,
Experimental.
I'll throw those ones out, and I'll use the other ones.
Okay. Do you throw them out? Like out?
Yeah, like outside, out a window.
Okay. Katai, Ross, as you guys are sitting there getting your things ready to bed down, Katai, you haven't been home. You have not been home since everything.
Yeah, no, she's definitely like sitting and just like staring out the window at the river behind us.
As you do, you see Fang get up, walk to the window, and then throw your mom and dad's spin tops into the backyard.
What? Why did you do that?
Do what? Deception.
Why did you? What? You don't put the dice down. I just saw you do it.
Yeah, 25, pretty good.
What? I watched you throw the thing.
What's going on in here? The two of you stop fighting.
They just threw the spin tops out the window.
Well, my spell backfired, and they were defective. Deception check.
You broke them?
I'm doing pretty good with these deceptions. I'm just saying.
I mean,
I can go get them. You don't have to use them if they're not spinning very well. They are quite old.
No. Let's just play the game. Persuasion check.
Game.
You're down 2 tops now.
Yeah, because you threw them out the window.
Here, I'll get them outside the back door.
Mm-hmm. As you slide open the back door and you wander back down outside, you can go and pick them up off the ground. They are dirty and muddy, but you do have them. As you pick them up, you can see, of course, your mother's. Always so ironic that her element was water. Your father's, the earth. As you see the 2 tops. You wipe off them before bringing them back inside, but they do seem particularly drenched in water as you do bring them in, thumbing at the side of them. Fang, as you look down towards the other 3 that are here, they are the other of the 5 elements. Void, wind, and fire. Katai, yours is, of course, wind. It's got the dragon on it.
Yeah. Why are we playing a game?
Helps pass the time.
Yeah, it's still early.
Okay. I figured we could talk about what we were gonna do. When we get to this other side.
We can talk about that when we get there, Ty.
we also
Are
don't
we
know.
all gonna die when we get over there?
I hope not.
Oh, I bet Jobin already has a good idea of what we want to do.
Well, we need to figure out what's over there first. So, and we're not going to do that until we get over there. So, for now, relax. Whenever you're, we'll figure it out when we get there. We have to. I'm not sure what's going to be over there in the first place. So let's. Jobin trying to trails off.
Step into the kitchen and wipe off the tops and walk back over and drop both of them into Ty's hand. Well, it's probably a mansion.
I don't know. A mansion?
Yeah, the governor's mansion.
Yeah, I guess.
What about our dreams?
Again,
visitors?
we don't know if our dreams were over there or not. We don't know for sure. So once we get over there and we see what's happening over there, then some decisions could be made. Some guesses and thoughts and suspicions could be alleviated. We're not gonna know until we go over there. So I guess there's not really any reason to worry about it for right now.
Yes. Zian's not even here yet. Was he coming by?
Oh, we saw him.
I told Yang
Oh,
to
just
get
kidding.
him, to send him over, so he'll probably be here soon.
Yeah, he
All
would
right.
never miss out on a slumber party, right? With his friends. Yeah.
Zoom, Zian, you snore loudly.
You're telling me I have a choice between having a slumber party with the Springs, or I can enjoy my own bed for one last night before we go to someplace where we might die. I'm gonna choose the latter.
Yeah, sure he'll be here soon, but we can still play without him.
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, fine.
Okay.
All right. Together, you play with the tops. It's weird to play 5 stages without the 5 stages. Instead, each of you claim your elements. As I said,
The wind.
you can take wind?
Yep.
Katai, you see very clearly Fang just steals the dragon one.
Well, hey, that's mine. Sorry.
What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, you can have it. That's fine. Sorry, I always have that one when we play.
Oh, well, it's a good chance
No, it's
to
okay.
try a different one.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Here, you could try the fire one tonight. You know, fiery spirit and all.
I guess dragons breathe fire.
Okay.
Jobin, which one do you want?
I'll try the wood the wood one, the earth.
Earth. Stable. You grab the one that was given to you, and you can see it is a little bit wet. A little bit wet.
He wipes his hand.
All right. Each of you collect your tops. And since you're playing 5 stages without a 5th person, the gold...
Top.
Oh my god, you're going to Beetle play?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
I mean, you
Sounds
can also
really
have Mushi
good.
play. He has opposable thumbs.
Oh, how about Mushi and
Does he?
Beetle be on a team?
Okay.
They can alternate throws.
okay. In that case, Mushi or Beetle can play metal, which stays usually in the center. However, in this case, it's far easier with a shift and change. There is a spin top in the middle that is held in place for you guys to bounce around of, which is, of course, the void top. It is important to make spins around the void top, hitting each other, but never touching the center. And so, together, you play. You enjoy your time together, and if you all wish to roll to see who wins, you can roll me d20s. If for some reason you have gaming lore or spin top lore, you may roll that instead of a flat d20.
Because I'm not where I'm using my dice. Someone's took it.
Oh my god.
Hey, get these out of the way now, you know?
You guys suck at tops.
Play this one.
There you go. Close, Muji. Trading, their one's out. Since they both could play, I assume you'd actually grab the extra 2 that you never get to use. Wood and metal. And so, fire, water, air, earth, metal and wood dance across each other, flowing around the void over and over again and clashing against each other in a dangerous game that is almost marketable enough that it should be a play at the 7-colored songbird. And in the end, the one that is victorious is fire, even though it's not your usual spin top.
I won. Foray.
Who usually uses fire?
Well,
Is that one always? Which one is that one? Ross's?
No one really used it. Which one did you use, Ross?
I don't know, maybe water.
I don't think we should use that one anymore.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Doesn't mean it's bad luck. It's just a top.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna win at dominoes, and Fang starts winning at dominoes.
Man, Fang, you saw the encounter dice begin to go to the house, and you had none of it. Fang, you interrupt the argument before we can start, and you go play with dominoes.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. You and Beetle make your way over and can begin to play. Katai, Ross, do you cease this argument before it can begin, or?
Yeah.
I let it go for tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Katai is here. I mean, try to be nice.
Mm-hmm. Katai, you don't think Ross has been polishing the family sword? Above the
What
fire
the-
blade.
Ross, why is your sword dusty?
Because I had to do the floors.
You chose the floors over the sword.
Yes, the floors is what you first see when you come in.
No,
floors,
the first
then
thing
the
you see when you
walls,
come
then
in
the kitchen.
is the sword.
No, that's not right. The sword's in
Yes,
the
it is.
it's in the
Everyone
living room.
always looks for the sword.
Jobin, you sip your tea.
Yep.
Fang, you play with dominoes with Beetle in the corner.
Well, if you would like, I mean, you can get some of the oil out and shine it now.
I think you should learn how to polish your sword. Maybe you should do it. Since you're gonna be living here, I guess now.
Does that mean you're not? You've been kind of absent lately.
Well, you're here, so you should just learn how to take care of the place if you're gonna do it.
Katai, you're dodging the
Katai.
question.
Katai, Beetle is cheating. Can you take his place?
Oh, sure, yeah, fine.
Beetle
Goes
looks
and
up.
sits down.
Like, what the fuck?
Ross bites
You
his
hear a
lip.
Beetle like stumbles outside, upset.
Well, I speak in Beetle speech to him like it's for the best, buddy. I'm sorry. I know you want to play.
You hear a in the lawn. Katai, you come over and it's dominoes. Everyone likes dominoes.
Yeah, I don't cheat at dominoes either, unlike someone, I guess. I never took
How
Peter for
you-
that kind of cheater.
How do you cheat in dominoes? Jobin says out loud.
You're gonna have
I
to
don't
ask him. I can tell something
Alright,
was up.
Beetle.
Beetle looks out
Ah, never mind.
like a dog that's been kicked out into the yard.
I'll look it up later when we get back.
Mushi like pushes up proverbial glasses beside you and says, actually, I don't believe it's possible for without possible funds. Do you shut Mushi up before an argument starts?
No, we were talking about it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Functionally begins to postulate at how, well, of course, if someone was able to quickly paint or engrave, it's always possible they swapped with pieces under the middle of the falls.
Yeah, but no. And then you see Jobin's like, well, if that's the case, then they would need to be able to do this and have this access to this type of magic. And if it's not magic, I mean, maybe we have to freeze time. Well, no, well, mean, that's how I mean.
Difficult
and
to
so
say.
yeah, they're just constantly going back and forth trying to suss something out and they're this out.
Ross leaves and comes back with the oil.
It's waiting for you. You would pluck it from the fireplace?
Yeah, I'll walk over and I'll grab it from its stand above the fireplace.
Hmm. How careful are you? Do you work with this often?
No, I don't work with this often. I just grab it.
Excellent. You cut your hand.
God, grab it.
You bleed on the floorboards. Squelches. It's very audible for those that are playing dominoes.
I don't look. I just, I don't. I guess I can't hide my smile under the mask. But, I smile a little bit.
I mean, would that be your stomach?
Yes, it would be.
Smiling?
Yeah.
This big grin. Excellent. You sit there.
Oh my goodness! I just had a weird thought of Katai whispering and her just stomach.
Lean down. Lean.
There's a lot of things about Katai that this is really strange and very, very odd. I just don't think of that. I just gotta stop.
Yes. Cleaning the sword. Anyone could do it.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Yeah, it's not even that hard. You just put some oil on it.
Fang, you're being yelled at over your dominoes game with Katai.
If you're just gonna talk with him, you can play with him. Ross, take my spot. I'll polish the sword. Fang takes the sword and the polish from Ross.
Fang, as you kind of move up, Ross, you make it. You're very aware as Ross takes the blade from you, if you allow him, Fang to, that Fang is grabbing at it in a very deft and quick manner, and would take it from you with expertise.
All right. Thanks, Fang. Go ahead. Here's the oil.
As you kind of draw it across your paw, Fang, you clean the blood of Ross's off of it very quickly between your robe. And if you mean to actually oil it, do you?
Yeah, I'll oil it and talk to Jobin.
Okay. Very well.
All right. As he's oiling it, Jobin's gonna go up to Fang and says, "Okay, it's not just me, right? It's a little tense."
Plop down, start setting
I'm
up
working
dominoes.
on it. I'm working.
Get
I'll
tired.
whisper to Jobin, I don't want to go to Death Dimension with these two fighting.
I know. You think it might be better to let him get it all out now and hopefully make up by the end, or just try and let it build up some more? I don't know the right answer to that.
Yeah, maybe we should leave him alone in here. Fang's gonna say audibly, I've always preferred polishing swords under moonlight. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go sit outside.
You understand?
Do we come with you, Fang?
No, it's fine. You two keep playing your game.
Yes,
Oh,
if you leave now, you forfeit.
What? Huh? Oh,
Yes. If
okay,
you don't finish,
yeah.
you forfeit. I would win.
Well, okay, well, I'll beat you quickly then.
Beetle hops back and forth left and right. Fang, you offered a moonwalk. Beetle loves moonwalks.
Well, I said I'm gonna polish it under the moon, not walk under the moon. I'm gonna sit next to Beetle.
Beetle
and
fucking
polish it.
slumps. He's pissed.
I mean, hey. Well, never mind.
You both go outside. Mushi kind of slithering by, or does Mushi go sneak in, stay in the roof?
Yeah, I think Jobin is gonna try and go to the other room. Because Jobin wants them to work it out, but also he kind of wants to eavesdrop because
Of
he
course.
likes hearing drama.
Of course.
He has his tea with him, so he's just in the other room.
Perfect. All right. Simple enough then. Ty, I assume you're setting up a board, the dominoes, with like a boom, 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 very confidently slamming each
Yeah.
of them down in front.
Surprised you haven't sold the house yet.
I was taking a drink.
It hasn't gotten that bad.
No, just one of the first things you said to me after Dad died. Oh, I just want to sell the house.
Maybe it was a little hasty. We were having money issues at the time, and I was trying to think of outside ways of coming up with stuff for us.
So you want to sell the Shring family house? Is that was your solution? Not getting a job?
Well, jobs are still going, and we needed a large sum of cash at the time. Anyways, I've shelved it for now. Anyways, you don't even come back to the house anymore. How come?
Yeah, so
This is your residence? I thought that's what you wanted.
well, Dad is gone, and I didn't want to be here without him. It would be weird. So when he comes back, then, maybe I'll come back so I can take care of him.
And what if he doesn't come back? Are you just not coming back to this house?
I'm sure he'll be back, Russ.
For what? If he does come back, what? Weeks? Months? He said he had the sickness.
I don't know, okay? It's weird just being here without him. Is all. And you're here, so it's even weirder.
Yes, I'm here because I was trying to do better. Fix our refs, the issues. Feel like maybe that's what you wanted, what the family needed.
You don't think it's too late for that already? After everything? I bet you're glad Dad is gone.
No, I'm not
You're
glad
probably
he's
about
gone.
him.
Yes, he's grumpy. He was old. Cranky. Maybe abusive. But he's still Dad.
We both saw what your magic did in that water. How am I supposed to know that you didn't drown him?
That's preposterous.
Is it?
Yes, it is. We were both in the house. He walked out into the... We were dragged down by that entity, the spirit.
Sure, you just didn't want him dead?
No, I did not want Dad dead. I didn't want Mom dead either. There are parents, Katai. Even if they're the worst. And this is our home. Right here, the String's home.
And you still call yourself a Shring after being gone for so long?
Yes, I was a String even though I wasn't in the home.
You think you can just be one again? If I remember correctly, I'm the one who sat next to that lantern while you were gone. I'm the one who was protecting Willowshore while you were out doing theater.
Yes, you took that responsibility.
I
You
took
did.
that responsibility because I had to, Ross. I don't think I ever wanted that. I don't think I ever wanted to be here. I wanted to be the one who left.
That's what this is about, because I left the house and that you did it. You only bring this up now, not years ago.
Well, you were gone.
You seemed pretty happy standing up there talking how much it was an honor.
Because it is. It just... I didn't want to do that by myself, let alone alone by myself.
Oh, can't take the same path, could I?
You shirked your responsibilities onto me. And you just think you can come back now and pretend like everything's fine.
It's not fun. That's why I'm back. I know
Did
it's
you even
bad.
apologize for leaving?
Apology won't make it better, could I? What I did in the past, getting angry, me and father getting in fights, leaving after mother died.
And you're still not gonna apologize. You're just gonna say apologies won't fix anything?
That's right. Because it won't. Because you seem very dead set on not believing what's before you. And that it's just you and me now. And we gotta figure out how to make this work.
All I wanted out of this was an apology, Ross. Honestly.
And I'm looking for a path forward.
Fine. I hope you find it.
Do you flick the dominoes?
I do flick the dominoes. I cheat.
Ooh.
Oh, so that's how you do it.
Mushi nods, like from the other room.
Ross just kind of sighs and leans back on his hands.
After this is all over, I was gonna leave Willowshore anyway. So you never see me again. Doesn't matter anyway.
Know where you're going?
No.
You have someone to travel
Does-
with?
Yeah, it's none of your business though.
That's good. Wouldn't want you out there alone.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see if the tea's done or something. I don't know.
Oh no, she's coming.
Indubitably.
Hey, Kai,
Mushi spits in a cup for you to pretend it's tea.
No, there's tea. There's tea.
Oh,
but
okay,
she just
good.
didn't
Okay,
get it out.
okay.
If Jobin's there making tea, there's always tea.
Excellent.
Oh, hi, Jobin.
Hey, hey, Katai. Here. Here's your
Oh,
tea.
thanks.
Here's Ross too. If you can.
Oh, he can go get it himself.
Okay.
So, you and CA?
Well, I hey, Katai. You know,
Mhm.
not to sort of sour the mood or anything like that. Me and my sister never didn't really get along that well. Back when our mother was still here, she wanted to teach us, magic and have us, run the shop together. And I really didn't get involved with it. I didn't really think magic was that interesting or useful. And she got learned from my mom and took over the shop and were skilled and so like that. I sort of just loud around and hanged around Willowshore, talking and writing. But then when she passed, and I realized that I didn't get the chance to spend time with her and learn all that stuff. I sort of regretted it. So, but my sister, she had a lot of knowledge from all that time I wasn't paying attention. She was, and so she was there to help me sort of learn about the side of my mom that I didn't really pay attention to. So I don't know, maybe whenever Ross seems to talk about his dad, he seems to always mention the bad stuff. And maybe there's a lot of that. And I don't know everything that's going on here, but I feel like with them missing, at least at this moment, you two only have each other. Maybe if you want to learn more about what's it like not having the responsibility, talk to him about it. If he wants to learn more about what you had to go through out here, let him know. Maybe you guys can throw some of each other's burdens onto each other.
I appreciate you trying to help. I've told him what I wanted, and if he doesn't want to give it to me, then that's fine. This tea is really good.
Okay.
We got a long day tomorrow. We should probably hit the straw or something.
It's called Hit the Hay.
Oh, right. Well, we sleep on straw mats, so I just.
Well, straw is really hard.
Hay. Oh. We got pillows. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Ross, do you, with this open conversation happening in the other room,
Job is not whispering.
Yeah. Do you head to bed?
No. I pick up the dominoes and I guess I'll come into the other room and we'll get Fang's job of the sword.
Okay.
Place it back over the fire pit. And then maybe step out for some air.
Beetle does do his best to try to get you to go for a walk, Fang, while you're sharpening the sword.
Fang will tell him after I'm done. And he kind of serendipitously runs into Ross. Sees that Ross is going outside. He's done with the sword. He's gonna be like, let me put this back and we can go on a walk.
Okay.
Sure. Seems like we're all done with the games anyway.
Easy enough. You both can wander outside under the moonlight. Beetle excitedly gets up and offers to be someone's ride if you want, but otherwise will walk beside you all down the side of the bank of the Saiba River. It's cold. The snow hasn't started yet, but you can feel the frost just barely grasping the edge of the trees. There's small signs, insects going away, no crickets at night. But it's calm, quiet. And two, you can walk a good amount of ways away from this ring house.
Hey, you mind me asking something?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you do? Oh,
No.
my bad.
Ask me whatever you want.
You get along with your sister?
Ooh. You can tell you struck a nerve. His like ears were like perky, but they go down immediately, and he's like, he takes a minute to respond, but after a while of just walking in silence, he'll kind of just say, I think it's getting better. You know, she doesn't want to be here in Willowshore, and she's here because I refuse to take up my dad's work, and she wants to be traveling, and I kind of resented that I made her give that up, but ever since I brought our mom back, it seems like she understands why I did what I did. So yeah, now she wants to like go traveling with like your sister and me, and I don't know if I want to do that after all this is done,
Oh.
but I'd say kind of. And he seems very happy with that answer.
Well, that's good. Enjoy it while you can. You never know when it's gonna all go to shit.
Oh, well, I mean, it already went to shit, but it seems better now, I guess. I don't. He just kind of shrugs.
So you're thinking about going with them?
Well, I mean, I said yes before I realized there was going to be a third wheel, and now I feel like I have to because I said yes, but like, I don't know.
I mean, it was
I
made
got
on the
it.
spur of the moment. They should understand that you need more time to think about that stuff.
Yeah, you don't know my sister very well.
I guess you don't know. True. I guess you're screwed.
No, I mean, like, I'll worry about it after, we save the town from the mine. We got enough to do to worry about what's to come.
Think the governor's still alive?
Oof. Yeah, I think he might be going a little crazy, because like our mindscape, it doesn't seem all that bad. I mean, it's not great, but who knows what he's going through? I'm pretty sure that he was trying to help, but I'm worried he might have lost it because we have each other, but he's all alone. And who knows how many years or cycles. Who knows if his mindscape's even resetting like ours? Like, there's a lot we just won't know until we get there. Like we are a circle, and he draws a circle in the sand or in the dirt. But the governor could just be like one long line. He draws a line through this. I guess we just won't know until we get there.
It just spirals.
Yeah. Won't know till we get there. Hopefully he still has some of himself in there. We can wrangle what exactly happened and maybe get his mind at ease.
Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. I think we proved that we could do great things.
Together, with Beetle at your side, you can wander into the moonlight, almost forgetful of half a year ago when gore poured down on Willowshore and the moon bled. You wander home or to your friend's house for a sleepover. And together, you can enter back into the building. Katai, you've spent a bit of time alone. Whether you've cooled off or not is up to you. Or if you've headed off
she's
entirely to
sleeping.
bed. Alright, right to bed. Anything else from anyone else?
Do we have enough beds?
I don't think that's ever stopped you before.
I think Jobin will say one last thing to Katai before we're going to bed.
Sure.
He'll say, I guess not all apologies are with words.
Doing a pretty shit job at that too.
Yeah, it's true. At least he's trying, though.
Go to bed.
All right, night.
Night.
Okay. Together, you enter back into the house. Job, and I assume you pack up your tea sets? You also head to rest?
Yep.
Then Fang. Then Ross. Alright. You sleep. One by one, you rest. None of you dream. None of you have a nightmare. You just awaken right where you were the next morning. As the light pours in, and a beautiful golden sun, the sounds of Willowshore coming to life just outside is all but apparent. Willowshore, who knows nothing of what is happening and why. And so, as you all are awoken, it is mostly by the sound of someone moving up and rapping onto the door where it is wood. Misbreakers! Have you awoken yet?
Oh,
Man, Matsuki, is that you?
Yes, I wanted to give you some time, but it is already past sunrise. It's well past morning.
Oh. Meet him at the door. Do you have to come in and have a tea while everyone's getting ready?
Oh, no, that's all right. He's already drinking wine.
I see.
I have my medicine. Come. and he will kind of wave you outside, and you can see that there is a small crowd of people that have gathered. You can see that there are people with coffers. There is groupings of the Samni family. You can see that Yuli and Lalong are here. Elizeth gives you a nod, as it seems as though the Samni family is speaking with her, and she is helping coordinate whatever is going on out here. Granny Hu is also working at a pipe, and gives you a nod, as you can see her over the crowd. Zheng Peng is also on the bridge. And there is a small plethora of guards that are around. There are some people that have been drawn in by this small crowd of notable figures. But it seems as though the people of Willowshore have come prepared to your house. Zian, when do you think you would arrive?
Or dawn.
Before dawn, all right. Do you think you would have stayed outside to let them sleep, or would you have gone in yourself?
Sring household is a holy site. He will let them sleep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it is old Matsuki who dares desecrate such ground. Yeah, Ross, you can see Zian outside working with... Now, Zian, you would know that a lot of South Bank and the people that can contribute have brought items, the components to the spell, this ritual that was created by Jobin. Well, I guess the Igawas. And you can see Jobin's sister is also here and just getting things ready and trying to prepare to put the little amount of work on you guys as possible.
I guess Ross shut the door behind him to try to keep the noise down, since not sure if anyone else is up yet.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly quite a few of you out this morning. Zian, nice to see you this morning.
Ian looks at you and says, "Why aren't you guys ready?"
We were making sure we were well rested.
Does Ross look well rested?
Not particularly.
He nods at you, of course. How's everybody else doing?
Better than me, probably.
I'm ready to go.
Fang, are you outside now? Like you've already rolled out a window or something? Or pop up?
Yeah, Fang's ready.
All right. Beetle excitedly clambers left and right.
Jobin looks ready too.
Eliza... Go ahead.
He has a Mushi. You don't see Mushi. You just see the tattoo. He has him in tattoo form right now.
Mm-hmm. Elizeth would approach you, Jobin, and your sister. Your sister would wave you over, give you a head nod and a side hug and of greeting before continuing. And Elizeth approaches both of you and says, "And you're sure of these components? I wish to be of aid if I can, and I will bless over the ritual."
He'll give his sister a look and then look back at her and say, "Yes, I think this should be fine. We're not going to know for sure until we actually do it, but everything that we've worked out, I think this should be it."
Okay. And she gives you a wave, Ross. She looks completely out of her element. Clearly she has been asked to be here, and she looks flustered about it, being integrated with Willowshore. She begins to pull out some of the incense that clearly came from her fluvial Lady of Souls. And you can see old Matsuki helping move around with his helpers focus diagrams that you had requested. You can see that Kawaka, from the Cloud Paper House, of course, has brought the best parchment that could be salvaged and that was in his own home, as he comes up and begins to help sketch them out with you over the doorway. You would see as well, Katai, are you still sleeping in the shed? Is that what it would be?
No, she has
Yeah.
a room in there.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. You said the hay. I was like, you going in the shed or something? What's going on here?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, she definitely. Yeah, no, she stumbles out. She's maybe a little hungover because maybe she found the sake before she went to bed. But yeah, she hears everyone talking and she's getting ready. She'll join them in like a second. You know.
Someone put diagrams all over the outside of your door, and incense is burning out here. What's going on? And then it hits you that what's happening all together, and you can see everyone is all prepared. Granny Hu says, "Glad to see you could join us, Guardian of
Hey.
Willowshore."
Good morning.
Yes.
Oh, we doing the thing?
Yes, the thing. She kind of like looks around to the rest of the people of Willowshore that begun to gather. People wave at you all.
I wave back.
You have stated that you'll need to perform the ritual inside the building, and then you will walk through the door to the outside with the diagrams on the opposite end of the door. And once you have entered into Willowshore, if it's successful, I suppose we don't know. Your sister nods, Jobin. Theoretically.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. Hope. I guess from the outside, you would see us, I guess, exit and disappear. I think. Either that, or I wonder if it sends our minds. Okay, well, there's a lot of stuff that we won't know until we do it. But yeah, in terms of the process, we do the ritual on the inside, step through, and we exit to where we're going.
Sounds simple enough. And he will take another drink and begin to help push things forward. You can see Mong-un, Zian, has gathered here as well. Tried to get a chat with you every once in a while, but is trying to keep mostly everyone relatively busy, or she herself is helping people that are coming by to see what's going on. Kind of keep the thorough traffic moving. But she clearly has showed up. So has your sister Fang. The Iron Paw Blacksmith is here, and she's making last-minute adjustments to incense burners and diagrams and small symbols and workable metal objects for the ritual itself. Katai, Ross, your family doesn't show up.
Well, yeah, that's a tough one.
That's true. Both
feel like-
Katai and Ross's family showed up.
True. You know what? Never mind. My bad. All right. Zhang Peng will kind of push through and say, whenever you need, whenever you're ready, I will make sure that no one approaches the house for an hour. We'll guard on all sides.
Thank you, Zhang Peng. This should go pretty smoothly.
Gives you a
Well,
nod.
unless we fail the ritual,
Which we
which
won't.
which is entirely possible.
But that's why I'm here. And you'd see Dr. Dami Mababa Bangloob raises his hands from the back of the crowd. Just a precaution. And he pulls out a lot of acupuncture needles.
Oh. Thank you, Dr.
Oh,
Magabangloob.
Mababa Bangloob. You can call me Dr. Dami, remember?
I know. I try. I want to say your name.
Oh, so I appreciate it. But good luck. With that,
Thanks.
I leave it up to you all. How would you like to go about doing a ritual the first of its kind? The mindscape shift. Who's doing what? What skill are you taking? And would you like to start right now this morning?
What is
Yep.
the primary casting skill?
Arcana, Occultism, or Willowshore, and you need to be at least an expert. So I think I'm gonna be the primary caster.
Yeah.
I think so.
What is the
then
secondary?
Secondary,
casters?
Arcana, Deception, Diplomacy, Occultism, Perception, or Willowshore lore.
And you all must be different.
I can do perception.
Oh, I was gonna suggest that I do perception. Can we
I'll post
just put
them.
all the skills down? Yeah.
I have occultism. It's only a +10 though.
These are the secondary.
I have diplomacy covered. Unless
I
someone
mean,
else
I
has
could
something quite
do-
high of that.
Deception at a +11 or perception at a plus. Also, does everyone need to be a secondary caster? How many secondary casters do we need?
I think all of us need to be secondary
The
casters.
the only people that it can transport are the secondary casters and the caster.
All right. Well, first things first. Fing's gonna cast Pet Cash and put Beetle in a Pokeball.
Good call. I was about to ask.
Then I'd say, Cian, what's your best skill here?
The only skill is I'm a master in perception.
You should probably do perception then if you're a master.
All right. I can do deception.
I'll do
I can
diplomacy.
do
then.
I can do occultism.
All right. Whenever you all are ready, all I ask is that check. If you have any bonuses for being a ritualist, if you have any bonuses for doing rituals themselves, let me know.
Nope.
Everything has been provided to you all. Diagrams have been set all on the other side of the door, and the incense burns and flows into the Spring family home. It's otherworldly.
Do we start with secondaries or primaries?
We start with secondaries.
Yeah, because I think we give a bonus to the primary caster.
That you
Alright,
do.
well, I'll lead us off then.
All right, Ross, do you think you are entreating with the mindscape, entreating with the spirits that you felt unrested here? The things you found, the wall of ghosts, the things you've talked to many times, you felt their presence. Let you slip.
No, not really. I don't want to. That wall goes with bad news. But I guess I will, so we can get through this.
Very well.
Oh boy.
Good to know.
I'll hero point it.
Very well. Better. All right. As you engage within the ritual, breathing within, you all watch as Ross's eyes roll into the back of his head, and charms begin to flow from all around him. Mist begins to pour around the same color as his magic, and you can see the incense begin to shift and change. Ross has begun the ritual. Who is next?
I'll go next.
Fang. An eye for change. But you know all too well what this place is. Reality, but not reality. And you can bend it to your will and your connection to the actual landscapes itself. A 26. And you're going to leave that where it lies?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get much better.
Very well. Who is next? As fangs for bristles.
I'll go next. I'll do Willowshore lore instead because it's the same bonus and the DC might be lower.
Okay. 20. Is that where it lies?
10 on the die. So if I use a hero point, it's a 50-50 if I roll higher. So I'm gonna leave where it is.
Very well. Zian. You can't see out the window anymore with all this smoke and magic flowing through this place.
Silly question. Would making Jobin his prey give him a bonus to this perception roll?
No.
Okay.
But you know what it would work for? The governor.
Well, I gotta see or hear him, and he's not available right now.
It has to be within a short amount of time?
No, it just has to be like I have to see him and hear him, and then I have to like target him with the skill. That's it.
Oh. Very well. I wasn't sure if you could do it retroactively.
Nah, it would be cool.
Hmm.
Oh, sweet.
You want to leave that as it lies? Okay. Good call. Good call. And that brings it to you, Jobin. Your allies have done everything that they can, have provided you with a connection. And as everything snakes through the ground, through the incense, to connect into your mind, you can see Mushi begin to writhe inside of your tattoo, and your head is filled with information, magic, change, translocation.
Okay.
You just need
Great.
one Arcana check. One Arcana check. And if you succeed, well, I will say, it's a hefty DC. For every success for this ritual, there is no bonus. For every critical success, you'd be given a +2. For every failure from your allies, a -4. It's able to drag down any number far enough. Okay. Let's see your DC. All right. It is only Zian who succeeds. Four. That would bring you down to 25? Correct?
Yeah. -12.
Meets beats. Maybe.
Whew.
You swirl and shift as you inhale the magic. It swiftly throws you to and fro. You lose sight, all of you, of your surroundings. Instead, the censers and incense fill the entire area. You feel your entire bodies lurch forward. Or were they never positioned on anything to begin with? You only hear the ticking of the Sring family clock. You only feel your own mind screaming out towards you to open your eyes, to see something real, something you can grab. But instead, you find yourselves vacating, holding on to brief glimpses of shapes beyond your sight. An hour of arduous casting goes by. Before you snap out of it, you're in the Sring family home. You hear the sounds of people outside. The incense has waned. The door ahead of you. Do you walk through?
Did it work?
Yep. Well, we're about to find out. Everybody hold hands. The ritual only works
Hey.
through touch. Oh, see if we can open this door. And Jobin will, holding on to the ritual, go through and open the door.
You do. You push. You crack open the door to see South Bank. An empty street ahead of you that is beautiful. There are no diagrams on the back of the door. There's no old Matsuki and a small crowd of watchers and well-wishers. Instead, you see someone familiar walking down the street. You see Fang, your sister, carrying a small collection of farming tools in the iron pot on her back and making her way clearly towards the eternal blaze. She shifts it onto her back and continues moving.
Like, seeing this, looking around, does everything else look the same? Looking up in the sky? Like,
You look around.
mm-hmm.
The sun's beautiful. A crisp day, nonetheless. Crisp morning. It's Willowshore.
As we like he'll turn around and look inside the house, open the open door of the house.
You open the door behind you.
Well, we stepped out, the door closed behind us.
I would assume that you guys closed the door as soon as all 5 of you came through. But if you keep it open.
I mean, we should, right?
Yes.
The door closed behind you. Would you open it again?
I don't know if Jobin would open it again, but he'll turn around and look at it and he's like looking around and like, they're not here. That was your sister, right? Bang.
I mean, I don't know. We should go to the governor.
You don't
Kind of see.
think that we got like split in half, right? Like half of us are over here and half of our souls are over there. Like
She kind of stops, kind of like in her tracks, her claws kind of dig into the ground. She kind of turns, looks up towards you all. Hey. Hi. Oh. No. That home's abandoned. Come on. Did you I can show you to are you here to see someone? Welcome to Willowshore. We don't get fresh faces very often.
Do you not know who we are?
Sorry, I don't get out of Willowshore much myself. Are you famous? Are you from the Empire?
Yeah, we're a traveling band.
We were supposed to meet with the governor.
Oh no, this isn't the governor. He's got a much bigger house. And Fang, she looks you dead in the eyes. There's no hatred. There's no spite. No love. Nothing. Do you want me to take you over there? I got some farm implements. Do you mind if we stop by my blacksmith first?
I think we can find it. Big house. Thanks for the help.
Sure, just go over there,
Yeah.
past the lantern, over the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Take care. And she will kind of just begin moving away. You see some other people standing near the bridge. Willowshore is active on a fresh morning. People are peddling their goods, making their way towards the north. It's bustling, full, and vibrant.
What time of year does it appear to be?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask someone what day it is.
As you kind of approach someone, they look over towards you. Oh, all right. And you see the young man kind of stand up, and he kind of says, "Oh, apple." He holds out an apple for you.
I'm all right. What?
Oh.
Do you know what day it is?
Oh, newcomer, you must have come from far. It's Cathona the Third.
What day was it when we
Good.
left our dimension?
Cathona the Third.
Oh.
He will look towards you. It's not that far from where you came from, I imagine. You look like you're strangely dressed, though. Where did you get that? And he will bite down on the apple in front of you. And it's clear to you that he bit down on a persimmon of some kind. It was a different fruit, maybe, that he was holding out towards you. Maybe he had something else. But as he bites down onto it, as he's having a conversation with you, the torrent of juice that flows down his mouth and chin is overwhelmingly sweet. Smells delicious, Fang. And also the rest of you. But it is thick and congealed and pours out of his mouth from both the sides of his jowls, down his chest. It is sanguine. You want one?
Can I recall knowledge the fruit?
Yeah.
It's technically a plant, so I would have a +2.
Oh, it absolutely is, yeah. Persimmons are vibrant, in season, beautiful, tomato-like fruits. They're a little bit sweeter. They do not have a liquid that looks exactly like blood.
Yeah, that's what I was more curious about.
Yes. You're new here, right?
Yeah, but we gotta be going.
Okay.
Thank you for answering my question.
Oh, of course. What are you guys? You want one?
I'll have one.
Okay.
No. Ty.
No.
Huh?
I don't think we should.
Why?
We don't want to spoil our appetite for when we visit the governor.
Oh, you're visiting the governor.
Yes. Yeah. Can you point us in the right direction? They said it was a large house across this bridge.
Oh, yeah. Just across the bridge there. He'll point all the way across the river. Just over there. You want to go by the guardhouse? Don't worry. They're not dangerous. And, yeah. It's a big
okay.
manor. Look for the stone lions.
Stone lions. Okay. Great.
Bye-bye now.
You take care.
So neat. And he will take another bite of the persimmon and continue his fishing.
What's going on?
We're in a different Willowshore, so we're foreigners here. So I guess we
Right.
should just play along for right now.
Why wouldn't we be here? We're Willowshore.
Well,
Well, not here.
So if you think about it, Fang draws a circle in the ground.
Okay, I'm
When-
listening.
When
You're a
this
guard.
started-
Boom, 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 boom. As the guard starts rushing up. Hey, no graffiti.
In the ground?
Where'd you coming from?
From the gate with this big spider statue.
Ha! All right. This.
Oh, sorry. We're new here. We didn't know that was be an issue.
It's all right. If you have any questions, go ask Guard Peng.
Well, sir, would you mind just answering a simple question for us? We've been on the road for a while, so we're a little disoriented. What year is it right now?
What do you mean? I mean, kind of like looks around. It's an odd question. 7108.
7108. Okay, good to know. Guys, what year is it?
7108.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I was just checking something. Just checking.
Perhaps you need to see our local medicinal men. The Hand of Spring. We have a doctor.
It's just been a long road. Our friend here is just tired. We need to meet with the governor, and then afterwards we're going to stay at an inn. He said there was an inn here that we could stay at, but we need to meet with him first.
Sure. Sorry for getting upset.
No, it's okay. I understand. We'll avoid drawing on the floor.
No, it's not that. That's not the problem. The floor is you're this close to the lantern. I'm sure you came here to see it. And he gestures to the eternal lantern, which you can see has a beautiful light coming from it. It is not the light that you guys have seen over the course of the year from your blessings. Instead, it is the golden light that you recall from before with a pink sheen. And as you stare at it and see its beauty and the nostalgia of all of you have seen the Eternal Lantern over your time, you can see that casting a shadow behind it, it's like the stonework that it shadow casts are burned, smoldered away.
So you're saying its shadow looks like a burn mark?
Yes.
Instead of a shadow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, if you're looking for an inn, nowhere best than the Thrice Blessed. Gestures over the, back to where you came. Just over here by the old Masuki estate.
Yeah, maybe we'll go check it out after we have a meeting with the governor.
You have a meeting with the governor. Go across the bridge then. Here you are.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right. Thank you.
And as you guys kind of start to wander down the bridge, you see people coming to and fro. And Ross, as you're kind of walking and looking about, the river splashes underneath. It is not gentle. It is the same river you know it to be. And while you're distracted, someone shoulder checks you as you're walking. As you hear, oh! And someone drops some equipment. And there is a splurt of a liquid hitting the ground. And you would look down to see a blonde woman carrying the symbols of Pharasma across her. And she keeps her head down. She says, oh, sorry. And collects the things as fast as she can.
No issue. I wasn't paying attention.
Did you need help again?
Again? I'm sorry, have we met?
You just asked me for help? Over by the governor's manor? It's okay, I must have been confused. Your friends seem neat though. And she will quickly go past you towards her fluvial.
Guys, we might already be here.
Wouldn't they recognize us though? Why didn't Ushu recognize us?
I don't know. Probably be careful in case they.
Oh, what if we don't look just like we do to them? That's why they didn't recognize us. What if we look different? Hey, hang on. I lean over the bridge and I look down at the water. Is it close enough we could like see your reflections?
Almost, but you can see as you look over, you're close enough to the south bank at this point that you can see that there's somebody fishing there. They wave up at you. As you look down at your reflections, you look as you always have been.
Okay.
And you can see that there is a basket that is by the fisherman. He says, "Hi!" And you recognize it to be Go, the fisherman that pulled you out of the river.
Oh. Hey, stranger.
"Hi! Want a fish?" And he minces the river fish to prepare it for fermentation and fish paste, as you can see. And as he holds it up, you can see the fish have human glassy eyes and prominent human teeth.
We'll pass.
Oh, all right. It's good for protein. And he will bite down into it. And you would hear his teeth crunch on the human teeth. And they begin to shatter in his mouth.
Okay, let's just go to the governor's house and not talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Kind of expecting. I don't know. This place to be empty.
You know, I think I would have preferred the ghosts and demons at this point.
Or the beheaded versions of ourselves with red butterflies.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hold off judgment until we get to the governor's place.
You cross the bridge. As you do, Zien. Something feels odd. Something oddly soft brushes your skin.
You're messing around, Ross.
Ross, you are nowhere near Zien, I imagine. Well, couple paces behind. Your hand feels something moving on it, Zien.
What could it be? He looks.
As you look down, you can see a veritable ball of silkworms have fallen from on high, it would seem, and they writhe helplessly on your arm and pulling down onto the ground through a thin strand. They writhe like maggots. Clearly they are hungry, but they cannot eat your hand.
You will attempt to brush them off because that's a little creepy.
Okay. As you do, Fang, you look at them, and they splurch onto the ground and continue to writhe. They will die. There are no mulberry trees in winter. They should have never been born. They're out of season. Do you continue to move?
Jobin's trying to focus and get straight to the governor's estate.
Okay. You move forward. And yeah. Right on the river. Beautiful large, prominent, with 2 defiant stone lions, an entire courtyard stone wall to surround the entirety of the manor, and a gate to block the entry, which is closed at the moment. You can see the top of the beautiful manor of the governor, the leader of Willowshore. As you guys move into the downtown, it's filled with people that wave towards you. People that you recognize. People you've met all your life. They offer you food, shelter, wares, but never a hello. How are you today? Never a, it's good to see you again. Instead, they ask you where you came from. It's nice to see visitors. One by one, as you push your way through the crowds of your people, you make your way to see the front of the manor. And it is covered in paper.
Fulus or paper?
Fulus? Yeah, Fulus or paper, or just paper.
Fulus.
Okay.
Everywhere across the gate, everywhere across the walls, it is covered.
Should we just try to knock?
I guess Jobin will kind of look at the Fulus and try to figure out what they are doing.
Sure. As you look at them, they clearly seem to be some kind of defense? Ward? You can see that there are layers of Fulus and strips of prayer-printed ribbons that are plastered, marking some sort of protection.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we all agreed it's really weird out here, right?
I don't know, Jobin. This seems pretty normal to me.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
that was sarcasm. Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
And,
thanks.
And seeing these Fulus, they're definitely wards, some type of protection. I'm feeling the governor's hold up in his mansion because this place is really weird.
Yeah. Question item error. When we, excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
when we think back to before the circle started
Mm-hmm.
and the governor was still a part of Willowshore, and we all knew him. Did he seem like a super suspicious guy? Lots of Fulus on his door?
He was known for being extremely capable and adept at calligraphy. You heard from Granny Who recently that he was a practiced scroll thaumaturge. But you have never known the governor to be anything less than fully comprised, confident, and a extremely talented leader, if not aloof to the actual Willowshore's traditions.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't normal. Do we just go in?
Well, these wards are meant to protect from something. I don't know if we'll trigger something if we try and go in.
Might as well try then, right?
I guess so. Do I get the feeling that if I were to touch these, if we were to try to enter, these fools would trigger something for us to deal with?
You do. You would think that they would activate in some way if you approached them anywhere around the manor.
Okay.
Katai, do you approach?
I will if the party thinks we should.
Well, I think this is where we need to go. It's just a matter of what I don't know what's going to happen once we do.
What we're
I
here
will-
for.
I will do it then.
Okay. Katai, you take a step forward confidently.
Yep.
Give me a reflex save.
Awesome. Cool. That yikes. Of course, yeah, I got a hero point. You know, I think it's always there we go. Okay. Nice.
All right.
Wait, don't I have a D4 I can add to this as well? Oh, but too late for me to do that now, isn't it? Okay.
Katai
All right.
Katai is violently thrust backwards by a pulse from all of the Fulus at once. They do not dissipate. No ward is undone by this happening. Instead, you watch as Katai is thrown upwards 20 feet into the air and lands on her back, crumpling for 10 more bludgeoning damage on top of 53 force damage. As you watch Katai go stumbling, falling, and fumbling backwards multiple somersaults through, prone. You go a full 20 feet back and hit the other side of the street.
Oh,
Right.
that one really hurt.
What the hell?
That was 63
Okay.
damage.
Okay. We need to try. Maybe there's a way we could disable him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Well,
we
I'm gonna
should
lay
put
over
some
here.
protection on all of us.
You see the people look over and you will get swarmed, Katai, as people starts helping you up. Are you okay, traveler? What happened?
Yep. Just part of the performance.
Oh, here, sorry. And you see they reach into your mask as you're refitting it back on. And you see one of them like reach in, like affix it for you. And as they pull their hand away from your mouth of your mask, a red butterfly floats out.
Okay, I like slap them away. Like I don't push them.
You see
I just kind of wave them away and like
just
slap them.
the butterfly or the people?
The people.
The people, oh yeah, you start pushing them into the side and getting them away, and as you do, your whole body is numb. You are on pure adrenaline right now. You've never been hit by something so potent out of nowhere with no warning. Nothing. As you hold yourself together and stumble back towards your party, and I assume the party yourselves, you all move up to help Katai.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm good. Don't touch the wards though. Go and disable them, Joe.
So I do think it's time to probably have this on me.
Okay. People around you go, "Whoa! Are you a wizard? Have you met the Agawa? A mother's coil?"
Did they say the Agawa or Agawas?
Agawa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, we should just try to knock.
Oh, I mean,
I didn't get close enough to knock.
yeah.
I tried, man.
Gotta do
You're welcome
something
to
about
try
that
it again
ward.
though. Go for it.
Can I?
Would you like to try?
I want to see if there's a way to disable them.
Sure.
That'd be recall
You
knowledge.
are confident that a hefty enough Arcana check will be able to disable this. Or, of course, a Dispel Magic if you're potent enough. However, any failure will trigger them against the person trying to undo them. If you want to roll me recall knowledge, you might be able to learn the DC.
Yeah, here's the recall knowledge. And I had the perfect spell to help me out with this. Alright, so let me
Okay. As you kind of draw your pocket library, people get out a wow as they look across you. And give me the recall knowledge.
There would be a +1 on that. I forgot to press the button.
Okay. It is a DC 45 Arcana, Occultism, or Thievery check that you must be at least a master in to attempt.
All right. I can attempt it, but there's no way I can pass it without rolling a 20. So,
Did you say it was a 35 DC?
45.
45.
45. Okay, well, I do have Dispel Magic prepared. Do you have Dispel Magic prepared?
Well,
I have it, but it's their second rank, and I doubt this is going to be a second rank.
45, yeah, it's probably, ninth.
It's not second
I
rank.
have- I have mine at 3rd, but like I don't
Yeah,
think
I
that's
doubt-
better.
I don't think that's going to be it. Can I get from that recall knowledge? Can I get a sense of what rank this magic is?
5th rank magic.
Oh. Then
With the 3rd, I could do
really.
it.
I mean,
But
you have to
well,
roll really high.
third will be 4 and 5. Yeah, so I think 5. I think 3rd can work, but the counteract check will be 45. So
I got a +13.
yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
It is.
Maybe we should just try to yell really loudly for him.
You
Whoever
hear,
made this.
Are you looking for the governor? As someone kind of walks up towards you.
Do we recognize who walks up towards us?
Well, of course you do. You're citizens of Willowshore. You see a woman
Each of us. Uh-huh.
bearing the symbols of Daiketsu.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Can I help you?
Yeah. We're just trying to see the governor. Do you know if he's home?
Oh, no, he's not home right now. He's currently... Oh, kind of like thinks for a moment. I believe he's helping with some wills at the Hand of Spring.
Oh, fantastic. Good. You look like a priest of some kind. Do you
Of course.
do you happen to have any healing magic on you? I tripped and fell really bad.
I can attempt to pray for you at the Shrine of the Nine-Tailed Fox, if you're willing
Okay,
to come
that's-
by.
Nope, that's fine. Just want to check. I'll do it myself. You're fine. Thank you.
Zian, you see an abandoned cerulean tea house down the ways.
He sheds no tears. He would say something to Jobin, I think, though.
Yeah, it's
He'd
all the
walk over to
force
Jobin.
damage.
Jobin, can I talk with you for a second?
Yeah, sure. See you.
You know how things are a little off here,
Mm-hmm.
and not everything is kind of what it's supposed to be? Look at Fang. What's on his ear? That's not the Fang I know.
He had it last night when he came in, actually. And I think about it.
You think he's an Endoru?
I don't know. But we maybe have him touch something silver. I mean, if he was, then what
Remember that
How-
Nandoro gain your trust and then betray you?
Okay. Okay. Let's just ask him first, and then we'll see. There's some kind of weirdness there. We can always test with silver.
Okay. I don't.
I
think
didn't-
have
I didn't-
anything soon.
I do have my dagger.
Okay.
Maybe I'll walk towards him, and act like I dropped my dagger, maybe he'll pick it up for me.
Okay. Jobin, as you draw your dagger and you look towards Fang, you're standing there, I assume, looking around the area,
Yeah,
helping Fang.
Fang's like looking around the fence of the governor's mansion and trying to figure out another way in.
I mean,
There's
Jobin wouldn't draw his dagger yet. He's gonna talk to Fang first and ask him about it before he does that.
There is, from what you can tell, Fang, give me a perception check or a seek check.
Okay. Fang's current ideas are climb across the wall or use shape wood to break the wall and make it. But here's my seek.
Fang, you are confident that these Fulus protect all of the manor going up and around.
All right, now he's thinking about like catapulting over the fence.
As you're thinking of this, you see Jobin, like, looking at you, and Ziyin looking at you, looking at your ear. And Ziyin and Jobin, you hear Fang whisper between both of your ears. Save me.
I guess Jobin will like turn around to see if he like where did he hear that from?
You turn around, there's no Fang.
Hey, Fang, what are you doing?
Fang, you can see he's like kind of like looking up, and he'll like kind of like jump when you say his name, and he'll like look back and he'll be like, I'm trying to figure out how we get in. I think these fools protect the whole perimeter, but maybe we could like catapult in.
Oh, dude,
We don't need to get in right now. The governor's at Lao and Laws, right?
Well,
Or what
look,
part to us?
I think we're surrounded by
hand of the spring. That's what you said, right? That's what you
Tad
said.
Spring. Sorry. She said we want to Wales. My bad.
Well,
Oh, he's there.
That's what she just said, right? At Hand of the Spring?
Look, here's the thing. I think that we're surrounded by Endoro, and these wards look pretty formidable. Looks like a tie. I'd like to be on the other side of them if possible.
Well, I guess that's true.
Hey,
Maybe
well,
the governor will let us in.
I guess one way to test that is with the silver.
You want
I don't know if we want to start something right now.
You want to walk around and test all the villagers?
Well, no, not necessarily, but
It just seems like it would start a very.
Yeah, we should probably keep a low profile. No weapons being drawn.
You hear a,
Yeah.
excuse me, is everything okay here? I am the captain of the town guard, Zhang Peng.
Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah, we're from out of town.
He looks at you confused, Fang. I know. You were just in reporting someone was injured?
Yeah. We're just
Wait,
waiting for the governor to get back because we have some business.
Very well.
Wait, who's injured?
You.
Me?
You took a nasty fall, they said.
Oh yeah, I'm better now though.
Do you not know this Kitsune?
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, he's my best friend.
Kind of looks between the two of you. Very well. You seemed very concerned for their health a moment ago. Now you seem unworried. Is there somewhere I can help you be? Are you looking for
No,
an
I
inn?
don't think so. I think we're just gonna wait here for the governor to get back.
Very well. If you are needing a guide around town, my mother is very thorough.
I'm sure she is.
We were also looking for some other people too, just like seeing if they were in town. Are any of the shrings around?
You see his face harden. Not since the drowning.
Oh. Okay.
You tell what happened with that family.
It's tragic. Lack of a family. A pregnant woman, orc, fell into the river and drowned, carrying children. It's a dire tale, not one I like to speak openly of.
Understandable.
Anyways, we if you're the captain of guard, we don't want to hold up your time.
No,
We're just going to wait here for the governor.
of course. Here. And he kind of like, he makes sure that your armor's on straight, Katai. Take care of yourselves. People here at Willowshore will help you if you need. Always happy to see new faces.
Good to know.
Good luck. He gives you a nod, and he goes back towards the barracks, speaking to a few guards as he goes along the way.
Hey, by the way, Fang.
Yeah.
What is that on your ear?
What's on my ear? He like, you can see he like kind of like tries to look up at his ear, and he does that thing a dog does where he like goes around in circles.
Ian will grab his ear.
Wait,
It is.
Fang always have that?
It's raw. Fang. It was last night.
Don't do that.
Whoa, what are you guys doing?
There's a thing. Where did Fang has never had a piercing before, so something's kind of strange.
The
that he
thing I
does.
know.
What?
Look, I saw my sister yesterday. She made me.
Hey,
Time
no one
away.
makes you do anything.
What? I was there.
You
Yeah, I
don't know
watched
my
it happen.
sister.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Joe's gonna, search his memory and try and think back to when he ran into Katai, Fang, and his sister when that moment, and trying to remember if Fang had it at that point as well.
Not at that exact time, but as you rack your memory, it was whenever you two discussed and played tops together.
It's true. Wait, you saw him do this, Katai?
Yeah, I was like there when it happened.
Excuse me. Kawaka pushes past all of you, and seemingly like is making his way towards the governor's manor.
Okay.
And he walks up in front of it, and he just drops the large pile in like a tied up little parchment pile in front of the manor, wipes his feathers, and starts walking back.
The war zone trigger?
He doesn't get that as close as Katai did.
Oh.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh,
I noticed all these wards on the door. Does the governor normally keep these up?
yeah. Kawaka like pushes up the glasses a little bit with a feather and says, "Well, I already told him." And nods towards Ian.
Okay.
But if you need a reminder, it is simply an orderly request from the governor.
Okay.
If you steal that, the town's guard is right there. If you are in need of paper, come to the Cloud Paper House in South Bank. That will be where I can provide such a detriment. Do I admit we are low on parchment?
Gotcha.
What's the reason for him decorating the way he does as he gestures to the fulus on the side of the building?
I am not answering your question twice. And he will walk away.
Okay. It's like the third time. It's like the third time somebody has said they met one of us.
And so they met Ross and Fang already?
Somebody's met Ross. Somebody's met Fang. Now somebody's met Cian.
Okay.
Okay.
When he's looking at rooftops, does it look like there's a rooftop where he could jump over from that rooftop into the governor's estate?
Well, Fang, are you sure that just by entering into the vicinity of the manor, even if it's from the top, you won't get just blasted away by the wolves?
I'm not sure, but like I said, I'd rather be in there than out here.
I don't want you jumping off a building into it and then getting blasted 20 feet up while you're already probably 20 feet up.
Fang, as you look up, it's afternoon. You got here and walked out at the sunrise.
I think we should head towards the Hand Spring. See if we can see the governor there. And
Yeah.
then he can let us in.
Yeah.
Joe,
agree.
do you notice that time is moving a lot faster here?
Untrained in survival, Jobin looks up to try and guess the time. I mean, it's daytime. Yeah, it does feel like a little bit later. Is it really moving faster?
Feels like it. We've only been here not, what, an hour or two?
Okay, then I think, like, we came here to find the governor. Let's find the governor. This is his estate.
How do you know you control?
We can't. But that's the only lead we have right now.
Do you walk away?
Any of you think Ugly Cute is here?
Well, when I mentioned the gate with the spider, they seem to acknowledge it. I think we should walk and head towards the Hand Spring.
Remind me what that is. Is that the doctor's office?
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
All right. Any counterpoints from Ross, Gatai? I know Fang wishes to try to find a way in. Sounds like a no. Gatai, Ross, you guys pull up your bootstraps, and Fang, you watch as your party begin to walk away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. You see villagers kind of look over and say, if you want, do you need help? Before, you turn away from them and go.
I think it's best we try to talk to as little people as possible. I don't think we just try to talk to anyone while we're moving.
Okay.
Well, Fang, if this turns up to be a dead end, what we could do is I could try and casting fly on you to see if you can fly over, but I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't get enough of us across. And it would be quite the sight. Attract unwanted attention.
I can also try and teleport past, but I don't know if that will stop me too. Or translocate past, I'll say that, instead of teleport.
Well, see if we find the governor or ourselves first.
Well, I don't think we're gonna find ourselves. No one recognizes.
Well, they
As-
have been sort of recognizing pieces of us, parts of one of us every once in a while.
But more of like us seeing us.
Yeah.
As you continue moving, you cross a bridge. As you go up on it, you can see someone sitting there on the edge of it, painting. A familiar hat and red garb. She seems to be off of her work at the Carpenter's Guild.
Walks right by her, says nothing.
Okay.
Curveball there for a second.
As you continue walking, you do not bother Malgoon as she paints the beautiful lake. You move, you move, you move, until you find yourselves greeted by many people who wave at you before you arrive at the hand of spring. As you look, you can see it's not that busy. There's the etched runes that you know to be from the phantom that protects this place, as is its way and tradition. And you can hear the sounds of people moving in and the happy sound of just take a little bit of this, and when you're done, you'll be all tip-top within a few days. And, of course, come back every day for acupuncture, and we'll get you nice and walking on that stiff leg, Samika, in no time. And, of course, only 2 copper. Sorry, I don't mean to charge. And Dr. Dami lets someone out of his room. You see Samika, the huntress that you rescued from 2 Jenkins a long time ago. She just walks past you all, slinging things, giving you a smile and a nod. As this happens, you hear, "Oh, my apologies for making you wait. Yang? Governor? Let us go now. I greet you to them. I promise you they're in as best condition as I can, but just in case they do not make it through the night, they will need a will." He gives a small bow, and you can see the shadows moving amongst the window.
Should we interrupt them or?
One shadow does not move from that room. You then begin to see Dr. Dami and a feminine figure begin to walk across the Hand of Spring's gardens. But up to you guys how you guys want to approach this.
Should we just see if we can grab him, or should we wait till he's done?
So we just approach, see who's at the garden, and call out, see if we can get him.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, you move forward. Do you call out to him? Or no?
Governor, you in?
The shadow that stayed in Dr. Dami's office goes still. And you see the 2 individuals walk out to the main garden. You see Dr. Dami and Ziyang. Ziyang looks a bit annoyed at an interruption as she begins to pen and brush some of her scrolls that she has with her. And you see Dr. Dami say, "Oh, my apologies. We're a bit full today, but I can take you in this room. You're here for the governor?"
Yeah.
Yes.
I have already seen you today. Your snake is tattooed.
Ah, well.
We're back to
That's
speak
okay.
with the governor now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys begin to hear a sound of glass, like moving, shifting, clinking together in that room.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
My
we
memory
really gotta see
remembers
him.
there's only one way in and out.
Very well. Go ahead. Our governor is ready to doing his main daily trips around Willowshore. I'm sure my patient can wait. And do you wait outside for him, or do you go into Dr. Dami's room? We guys took
think we should
refuge in
go
the
in. I think we should go in.
Yeah, let's go in.
Yeah.
Does Si Yang have the hairpin that he gave her?
No.
He ignores her and walks into the room with the governor.
Okay. As you ignore Dr. Dami and Ziyang, and you both walk past and all together, you open the door into Dr. Dami's private office where his goods are, and you see a figure who is plucking from all of the stock. Potions, medicinal supplies, medicine, everything is being taken from by this individual. And of course, the bound body of a perfectly courtly style, the black outer robe with the beautiful trim, and the silver embroidered garments of the governor, you don't see them on this person. Instead, you hear the sound of a blade scraping across the ground as they turn around and give you a look. And you see the governor of Willowshore as he stares you down. And we'll go to
That's the
break.
way I remember him.
That piece of shit.
Yeah, you really did some stuff.
Had a bad day.
That man is having a
So
rough
you had a bad day.
Hey, it's about to get much worse for him.
All right.
Honestly, maybe better. Who knows?
All right. I'll see you guys
they
in
not- Did
15.
they not see what he looks like?
Okay. All right. We are going to immediately come back and do it. In front of you is the governor of Willowshore. At least in a state of disrepair. It's not the same man you remember from the festival. It's not the same man you remember being assigned. It's not the same man that everyone looked up to. It's not the same man that some people disagreed with coming into power. His hair, normally pulled up in perfect courtly style, now hangs loose and unkempt around his shoulders. His outer robe, all black, is now dirtied and horrifically ripped and burnt at the edges, looking more like a ragged dressing gown than fashionable, silver embroidered garment that it usually was. His haunted expression as you look at this man is something that seems to be constantly either fighting off a frenzy, uncontrollable laughter, or an urge to scream in fright. You know that look well. As he looks towards you, as you enter into Dr. Dami's office with him, he is grabbing all of these potions, these scrolls, these talismans from the doctor's office. And he meets your gaze. Before you see him immediately reach and fumble for his large plethora of scrolls in a panic.
Governor, wait.
And you see one of them flash in front of you, and he teleports.
No.
You would watch as the translocate shuffles him outside, and poof, he lands on the street that you just were at. He gets his landing. You see his sword stumble for a second before he looks at the window that you guys are in.
All right.
Shit, after him.
Job is gonna translocate to where he is.
All right. As
He's gonna jump through the window.
Perfect. As you all begin to do so, he reaches up and grabs another scroll. As it does, it engulfs in flame, and you
Cover,
watch
wait.
as
We're not what you're thinking. We're not what you think.
it sends a bolt of flame at Kuaizong's shrine inside the building, definitely narrowly dodging Ziyang and Dr. Dami, and you see the phantom gecko immediately flung into a fury, and as you stand beside him, Jobin, Misbreakers, we're gonna roll into a chase.
Oh God, we're chasing him.
All right. I'm gonna have the party be basically one initiative roll. Who wants to be the one?
That rolls the initiative. I'll roll it.
Actually, I think for chases I should have all of you guys in, right? And you guys can individually make your rolls.
I'm not familiar with Pathfinder chase rules.
No worries.
It's usually an obstacle is a skill is a skill challenge.
Yeah,
And then you
exactly.
Move to the next obstacle. It's a skill challenge.
Exactly. All right, you guys can roll in.
I guess I cast a spell to get there. So maybe I
You-
can use
you-
Arcana.
You will already have a certain amount of points because you've done this.
Okay.
So don't worry about that.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter because it's a chase. So this is just order.
It's just a way for me to structure this because you alone will not be able to secure this man. Fang, I need you to roll your initiative.
I'm trying.
I'm sorry.
I've clicked it twice. Third time's the charm.
I can roll for you if you wish.
Let me have your word. You can go ahead and roll for me.
You got a 36.
Excellent.
All right, Fang, you said you wanted to jump out the window, right? So
Yeah.
as you look over, you can see the gecko spirit come to life as Kuaizong's shrine made of paper is engulfed by the governor's magic from the scroll. As this happens, you see the phantom jump out, you see it begin to harass people, and it blocks the exit of anyone from coming out in or from the office. You turn towards the door in the window, and you jump out the window, breaking the veritable small amount of glass that is here and the wood that makes up. I'm going to need you to give me an athletics check.
Not acrobatics.
If the window was already broken, I would allow that. Oh, and he translocated out.
Alright, I'm not able to get back in. So
Oh, is it like saying that someone you're already signed in as you?
it's just taking a long time to load.
Strange. Control F5. In the meantime, would you like me to roll for you?
Oh man, my athletics not very good. I'd kind of like to look at my character sheet, see how I can bullshit this. But I don't have that in front of me right now. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll my.
I'll give you acrobatics
only
if you
if I
explode
like
Beetle
one.
out first.
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
You pull out the little cash, and as he explodes out, he crashes through the entire door, and together you guys have to work your way out. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check if you're loaded in.
You're gonna have to roll it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, a 28 is a success. You guys have 2 chase points in this section right now. All right, and that'll move over to Zian. Zian, what do you do in reaction to the situation?
There's a phantom in the doorway.
There's a phantom gecko in the doorway that seems pissed.
He gets shoulder checked and shoved out of the way.
Oof. Okay. You can either give me a athletics check to get the phantom. If you have ghost touch, you will be able to get a much higher circumstance bonus to this. If not, you will just give me a straight roll.
Straight roll it is.
All right, go and give me a straight roll. All right, as you do, you see the phantom gecko flare up in complete rage. It muddles your mind. You never dealt with this creature back whenever you came through here, and you watch as your head is twisted around as you walk into another room, and you look left and right, and you can see the sacrilege of the shrine and Dr. Tommy's screams, but you can't see the exit. You then realize that there is some kind of lashing tongue at you, and as you reach your hand up and break the connection, you can see it was the long tongue of the gecko connected into your head. So you will not gain any bonus progression here. Hashambo runs. He looks at you, Jobin. He clearly stares at you. You get the feeling he comprehends you, and he runs. Anyway, push past you, dragging his sword along the ground as he goes this way.
Oh boy, I'm glad I've spent a lot of time running around since it started.
Katai, what do you do?
Oh, get back here.
All right,
Can I just sprint after him?
I mean, you're in the office. You got either the phantom that Xena's dealing with that's enraged, or do you want to go out the window?
It's window time.
Okay, go ahead and give me an acrobatics or athletics check. Okay, as you hop out the window, you have to roll down the side of the cliff, because as you remember, the Hand of Spring was on a large section. It is hard for you to do so, but luckily you can slide down the side of the building. As Hashambo is making his way down, you can start to cut off his way. He has to turn in a different direction, and if you guys can get one more success, with Jobin's success in mind, you'll be able to pin him down. Jobin, what do you do?
Since my success already went through from me translocating.
Yes. I will skip you in that case.
Yeah.
Ross.
Crap, I'm back at the building. I guess I'll rush out of the room and try to, I guess, use some of my magic to lash out and clear the way for CN.
You can make it
Phantom.
You can make an exorcism, religion, or Kwai-Zong lore. Or diplomacy, if you unless you said you were specifically lashing out at this thing, right?
Yeah, we'll do exorcism. I'll add my D6.
Sounds good.
Holy moly.
All right. As you immediately banish this thing out from the way, you watch as it is completely dispersed, disapparated, and disarmed. Zian, you are immediately freed from your trap, and as the both of you look over, you can see Ziyang is recording everything that's going on here, and Dr. Dami looks like, "Oh, no!" as he runs up towards the shrine, seeing everything happen, and rushes after you all. As this happens, Ross, you can rush out the front door with Ziyin, and together you guys can make a perimeter around. Jobin in the front from translocating. He goes to go between the alley. Katai, you slide down. He tries to go towards the river, and a massive beetle lands beside him as this happens, and you all stand in a circle around him. We'll end the chase before it gets anywhere else. He looks at you all as he turns around in a circle, his eyes warily going across each of you, and you see his shoulders slump, and he grips his blade tight as he holds on to his scrolls. He seems to be preparing himself for a fight.
Jobin's gonna take out his silver dagger and touch himself with it. Show him.
He looks at you doing that, and then wildly looks towards the rest of you.
We're not.
I'll take out my silver dagger and cut my claw.
Moves on to you, Zian.
I don't have any silver.
Governor, there's no need for your weapon. We're not in Adoro. We come from a different mindscape.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
We need to talk. Can we go back to your
No!
banner for it?
No, we can't talk. Not here. Give me a brush.
Brush.
Give me a brush!
Okay. Did you
Okay,
want a
yeah.
brush?
Yeah, I have one.
Does he need like a hairbrush or like a paintbrush? What kind of brush does he need?
Calligraphy brush. I know. Here.
He like gestures you forward and he grabs you by the wrist and pulls you close.
Fang offers an umbrella.
As you do so, you see he reaches down into his pocket and clearly has like a pot of ink. And he like dumps it, and he will on the back of your palm draw an elaborate symbol very quickly. He points at you, Fang. Come here.
Fang will come over and he'll open up the umbrella over his head.
He will go to the back of your paw and he'll do a similar symbol, but not the exact same.
All right. Can I recall knowledge the symbol?
You absolutely can.
Yeah, same
Is
here.
it a circle?
I think I need to be on
The map?
the map.
Sure.
Aw. Yeah, this world's so cute.
Can you dump me too so I can do it as well?
Yes. Fang, you are unsure. This seems to be arcane in nature. Not your
Fang
cup of
looks
tea.
at Jobin.
Fang looks at you, Jobin, and as you feel the brush across you and the symbol, it's beyond you. You don't know exactly what it does, but he is clearly very, very adept at what he's doing.
All right.
Whoever, he's definitely the one that did the talismans there.
All right.
The
Can I,
flutes.
can I instead sense motive the governor?
Yes, you can. As he looks back and he looks towards Ross. Oh,
Ross will thrust out his bomb.
he will do the same thing. Oni,
What?
here could die.
Okay, I'm coming. Hold up my palm.
Wait, he said Katai?
Yeah. Go across to you. He pushes you back.
Okay, relax.
You. Gestures to you, Jian.
He approaches and lets him do what he needs to do.
1, 2, 3 strokes. Fang, he seems to be treating you like he's terrified of you at the moment. You're not sure if he sees the same things that you see at this given time.
Okay.
That goes for everything that's around him. He is crazed. It seems as though his mind is riding the edge of sanity. But as you see him, you can see that he is doing something that is a relent. He is trying to give you something right now. He is, and he will speak. After dark, when the sun sets, these will let you pass. Don't wipe them off. And he begins to stumble away, quickly, looking in every direction.
I make him my prey.
Okay. Do you guys let him go as he pushes past you?
He said after dark, right? It will let us pass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna follow. I'll follow where he's going. But if we gotta wait till dark, someone's gonna look up and not trained in survival. Try to guess how long it's gonna be.
It's sunset.
Fang, I think you're right. It is passing by really fast.
Fang wants to draw a circle. He looks around for a guard.
Hmm.
He refrains.
You see some people looking like curious or worried, and some people approach the governor to ask if he's okay. And he like pushes them away as he continues pushing forward.
Well, it shouldn't be much longer then.
All right. As you all follow him across the bridge, Mongoon does turn and look at you all.
I wave.
She gives a smile and a wave back. As you do so and you step across the bridge, Katai, you hear the distinct sound of something crushed and crunching underneath your boot.
Oh, I look down.
You lift your greave and you can see broken fragments of teeth embedded in.
Oh. There's like a lot of teeth here, guys.
There's a lot of stuff here. Katai. A lot.
Yeah, I'm starting to pick that up, I think.
You watch as the governor looks around. And he will make his way towards the gate and push it open with a weary hand, the pommel of his blade, and he will shut the door behind him.
Yeah. We have to wait till dark.
Okay.
All right. Do you stand here, waiting as the sun begins to set?
I think Jobin's gonna sort of pay attention to the sun setting to see how fast it goes.
Okay.
Not necessarily staring at the sun, but just kind of make himself aware of it.
As you do, seems to be normal time. People begin to pack up their shops, head home or to the inns. As you stand in the middle of the downtown area, you see the seven-colored songbird is having a nightly or afternoon, evening play. It's just screaming. There's just someone on stage screaming. Not for help. Not in joy. Just screaming.
That's not good.
No, I don't think so.
There's a raucous applause from all of Willowshore after they get finished. Which is to say, they don't. The people just start applauding for no reason.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What do you wish to do? Stand there? Wait?
Prefer if we wait somewhere out of sight than out here in the middle of the street in front of his banner.
People seem to be minding their own thing.
It looks that way to us, but that doesn't mean it's true.
As you stand here, you hear someone shout, "That one with the mask! She scared me!" And you see a small child crying and holding on to the side of a guard. The town's guard you recognize to be Hirehaw's husband, and he looks furious at you, Katai.
Oh, hello.
I understand you're new here, but there's no reason for you to scare children.
Oh. It wasn't me. I've been here all day.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No, you haven't.
Nuh-uh.
You take 1 point of slashing
Oh.
damage.
Oh, what?
As you say this, there's something like a taut strand of hair that snaps across your stomach. And you see blood just begin to pour from the side of you. It's a razor thin cut. As if the hair was sharp enough to cut your skin.
What the heck was that for?
I didn't do anything. I would never harm you. Stop scaring children.
Hey, I'm sorry, I guess.
Go for a sense motive if you'd like to. Rush.
Could you throw in the map?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could just roll a blind perception.
He seems genuinely upset and believes that Katai walked up and scared this kid. If you leave it at that, you leave it at that. He looks at you and he says, "Don't make me report this sting pain. Come on." And he begins to take the child away.
Hey, jeez.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should hide.
They get about 10 feet away when the sun begins to peek down over the horizon. And while you're here in downtown Willowshore and by a theater, you all watch every single footfall on the cobblestone. Every wheel that was turning on wagons. Every fisherman peddling their wares. Every singer. Every friendly, familiar face. Just stop. All of them. Just stop what they're doing. And all of them slowly turn their heads towards the governor's manor and begin to shuffle towards it.
All right, I think we should go in now. Maybe we can go in now.
Maybe. Does someone else want to try? Because I definitely don't.
Okay.
You might need a wall spell to buy us some time, please.
I have a spell, but can we just walk in?
Yeah, let's try walking in first. Jobin will attempt with the hand. He's gonna use the hand that has the marking on it to try and open the door.
Okay, you push your hand
Oh,
towards...
Well, he used the hilt of the sword when he did it.
He did, yeah.
Okay. Jobin's gonna with the hilt of it. He's gonna have this hand, hold the hand with the marking, hold the silver dagger, and use the hilt of the silver dagger to open the door.
Okay. As you do, your hand does get past the barrier that you saw Katai get within 5 feet of the wall before Katai was thrown backwards 20 feet. You feel something akin to a grip on your body when you push past this barrier. And as you do so, it's like pushing through thin surface of water. As you do so, as you kind of shove your way through, no longer is there a feeling once you get through the other side. And you can open the door as though the gate as though it's unlocked.
Okay. All right, come in. Hurry.
Okay.
I'll follow behind.
Oh,
Okay. Each of you follow behind, getting closer and closer as you watch silently. All of the residents of Willowshore just silently stare. But those of you with the high sense motive know better. There's some kind of hunger in their eyes as they look at the walls, the doors. But they don't get any closer than the very thin barrier that you know exists.
Jeez. This is really bad, guys, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right. And you enter into the governor's manor. Good
Shut the
time.
doors behind us.
Yeah.
Get in. Get in.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize we were on a map. My bad. Sorry. It was very dark.
Okay. Into the foyer where many people have waited for the governor. Many, many, many times over. You see the stone lions that stare, mouths agape at you all. You slide open the door to see the beautiful courtyard. Well maintained. Well maintained. Waiting. On the other side, you can see, walking along the courtyard, is the governor. He looks over at you all. This whole place is made of wood. The external walls, thick, solid. The internal walls are paper and decorated with scenes of idyllic country life, wilderness landscapes. There should be guards here. There's not.
Okay.
This feels like a display of a building, not a manor.
Okay, so, Governor, first of all, we're not here to do you any harm or anything like that. We're here to help.
He kind of begins to make his way. Out of the way, please.
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay.
All right.
He stumbles with scrolls in his hand.
So we have like a lot of questions to ask you. Are you in the mood to talk, or
As he
Are
walks
you-
into a room, you can see this disheveled appearance, the way he moves, or his former precise grace. They're all but apparent in this sterile environment, which looks like an unused meeting room. Despite the lack of anyone within the manor, you can see food, a feast, alcohol, meat dishes, drinks, everything. And he begins to say, sit, please sit. You take a seat.
yeah?
You watch as he grabs a pot of tea. And he will unexpectedly begin to pour you a drink, Ross. Alright. And he'll make his way to you, Feng, and shakily pour you a glass.
Does it look like tea?
It does. Smells like it too.
Yeah, Fang will take it and he'll say thank you.
Sit. I assume you're sitting, Zian.
Yeah.
He'll pour you a drink as well. Same to you, Jobin. Same to you, Katai. After doing this circle, does anyone say anything to him? As he seems to be continuing to do something else.
Governor, can you? We know about the ritual and how it went wrong.
And he doesn't say anything other than to sit down, but he grabs spoonfuls of food and begins to scoop them before you hear a soft meow coming from under the table. The tiniest little mew. And you finally see the governor's face twist into something that you could imagine is a sane smile, a grip on reality. You see a small, charming, little, black cat.
It's a little kitty cat. A black bean.
Thing will greet the cat and introduce himself.
It just meows at you. Scared. He says, "You remember my cat? Black Bean? Such an excellent cat. Such a little cat. You wouldn't be cruel to Black Bean, would you? She would hunt mice for you. She could play with the children."
I wouldn't be cruel to any cat. Those of questionable variety. Thanks of Yami.
He sets food, small bowls of rice, and he plunges black chopsticks upright in the center of your food, Ross. Then does the same for you, Feng. Then across the table to Zian, to you, Jobin, and lastly to Katai, taking careful care with each of them. He places each of them down sharply as he does so.
Well, thank you.
He sits at the end of the table. As he does so, there's a little squeak from Black Bean, who scampers up from its soft palace under the table, up onto the man's lap. The governor hesitates as he looks down at Black Bean before he pets Black Bean. Who is trained in Willowshore lore?
Katai.
And Jobin is too. And Jobin's not touching his food.
Oh, I will.
Oh, Fang's eating it.
No, I'm not touching it.
No, not eating it.
No. I mean, it has two chopsticks sticking out of it. That's one of the 8. Not supposed to touch it.
Oh.
I don't trust the
He's-
governor not to poison us or anything
Ooh,
yet.
he's right. It
I
has
don't
2
trust
sticks
the
coming out
8
of it.
rules.
True, I don't do it then. Joe brings up a good point. I don't touch it either.
Not only that, Jobin and Katai, the reason why you're not supposed to touch these food when you find them is because 2 chopsticks in them means an offering for the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He will sit there, stare across the table. This Black Bean is
Governor? You know who we are. We know who you are. Can you tell us what happened?
you figured it out.
Mostly, yes.
Parts of it, yeah.
You must suspect it. My followers. The townsfolk's strange behavior. The impassable barriers around our domain, they all point to the same thing. We are all nothing more than hungry ghosts.
No.
He slams his hand into the table. Don't be so naive! Spring, do you think that friendly greetings, do you think saying no will save you from the grave? Do you still avoid whistling or doing your laundry at night? Are you scared you'll get offended and eat yourselves? You pray to the grave. No, we're all dead. We have no breath to cry now. Time is behind us. We've been dead since the last day of spring. Kukapti, he killed us all.
Well, maybe in this mindscape, but we're from another one.
No. He held on to his head. No, you don't understand. You're not listening. Kukapti lashed out from his grave. You've seen it, haven't you? You're a string. Don't you? Why should they tell me? They say, cut off the head of an eel and it can still bite. He reaches down and takes a desperate sip of tea. Did you
Into
know?
the monastery.
So we
Sealed.
applied the seal, removed the axe.
You're not listening. He suddenly looks up and stares at you, Jobin. Then to Ross. Did you know he was down there? Surely you must have at least suspected. Willowshore is a strange place. Who would have thought such a backwater village would have such a saintly presence? Such an unfathomable evil.
Why were you there that night?
That night? When I unleashed him?
You unleashed?
Yeah,
they said your spell didn't work or something.
No, I unleashed him. I saw his grave. I came back for the festival. I did it. What a terrible thing I've done. He holds his arms out. Go ahead, String. Hate me for it. Let your rage turn you from ghosts into the vengeful spirits. Devour all that threaten our town. Come on. Stab me.
No, thank you. Did you do this on? Oh man, I don't know. Did you do this on purpose, or was this just an accident?
It was foolish. I wanted to protect Willowshore from Kukapti, to hide him before the Dorogamo found him. An evil as powerful as Kukapti can't be stopped, only sealed. The more of him that shakes loose, the more he'll try to consume us. So long as that sacred tree remains sickened by his poisons, one of the spider women will draw to Kukapti's grave eventually. They think like me. Those women. Do you understand? They love powerful servitors and beautiful people. I am a sinful man, but I'm 1,000 sins short of a Dorogamo. You never loved me. None of you. Or the Empire. But you have no idea what they'll do when they arrive. I only sought to heal the Tansuki. He reaches towards Yufeng across the table. To help keep the fiend imprisoned, I sought your mother. Oh. But even in death, Kukapti was too powerful for us. I thought I could control him, like a mere spirit. But she was beyond what I could have possibly imagined. Was a magnificent being, magnificent evil, a pure-hearted priestess, free of earthly attachments. Oh, he might have stood a chance, but I was nothing to him. He devoured me. Every part, inside and out. Do you see now? I am Kukopti, the beast that slaughtered you all. I am the villain who keeps you imprisoned here.
You're crazy.
Okay, this is like a lot. We were hoping you could help us get out, but
You. Help you. You say that you're not even from here. Nonsense.
Yeah, we developed a ritual to go from where we were to here.
you could come back with us and see the real Willowshore.
No, you've been here all along. Death does things to the mind, you know. It's okay. I understand.
Look here, Governor, you're the crazy one here.
Yeah,
I think that we
we'd
know what's
remember
going
dying.
on.
Yeah.
Yet you're asking me for my help? Why would you ask me? It's too late for forgiveness. For what I've done, we're all dead. In the end,
I think everyone over here is dead, but I think where we're from, everyone's still alive.
you're not listening.
No, I'm listening.
I'm not your savior. I failed as a human being. I can't save you. My magic maybe could bring you back to life. Is that what you thought?
No.
Or do you want to have it out?
Well, maybe we could help you. We could take you back to the real Willowshore, and you could maybe go see Dr. Dami for real, and he could help you out.
So what we
Okay,
need to do
okay,
is we need to
good.
break the mindscapes.
Okay, Governor, do you mind listening to our story? And then we'll listen to your story, and then we'll see where things align and when things are different.
I know everything you've seen. I've seen it play out year after year after year. What could you
Okay,
possibly
can you
come
tell-
across?
Can you tell us then? So we just know that we're on the right track. Could you tell us what you know that we've seen?
He looks down. Black Bean wouldn't hurt anyone. Black Bean would only kill mice. Such a good cat.
Joe
Gosh,
was gonna
man.
look. Joe was gonna look at Fang, and then Ross, and kind of like eye the cat.
You see Fang, he's actually finished his rice and he's looking at Cian to see if he's not hungry.
He's not eating. He's kind of thinking about things. He said some stuff that I'm not quite sure about yet, and I don't
Alright.
know when the best time to
Alright.
ask him.
Cian is out of focus, so Joven, you see Fang reach across the table and grab Cian's bowl of rice.
Hey Fang, hey, that's you already finished yours?
Oh, it's empty.
Oh boy.
Black Bean wouldn't be able to fight the faceless dolls, the hissing creatures that plague our town. His first steps. No, Kukopti might have killed you, but he's still dead and imprisoned. His tongue lolling hungrily towards your blood. When you rashly came here, Kukopti pulled a tiny piece of your soul away with his teeth and turned it into a servitor. Even now. He gestures towards the walls, and you all begin to hear a village worth of people slamming against the gates over and over and over again. Your doubles, they're here to take your faces as their own. You knew better.
You're gonna let that happen, and okay, we could cut off Tagopti's tongue.
Do we need to seal him in this mindscape too?
I don't know.
I don't know if that would break our mindscape.
What are you talking about?
What? I thought you said you knew.
You can't
don't wanna look it up.
leave. Leave here.
Well, we're gonna try to.
Okay. So, what I'm getting here is, there are pieces of us or something that's trying to take us here, and they're gonna come and try and take our faces. Maybe that's what we had those dreams about.
I didn't have a dream.
Those things can't get in here, right? We're safe here, though.
No one's ever been in here. They're coming for you.
Does Ian know? I'm assuming this is the governor that he had some history with.
Yes.
Did the governor have a cat?
Yes.
He's always had a cat.
Yes.
And he said something about, I don't know if I'm going to say this right. He said a Jorugamo?
Mm-hmm. Like 4 times.
Dorgamo. Yeah.
What is
I guess
that?
I would. Yeah.
Is that the same thing as the spider ladies he's talking about?
He seemed to refer to them as the Spider Women.
Yeah.
They want Tagopti to. Or his power.
We'll find him eventually. They're like me, like I said. I can't keep doing this. Circles and circles and circles.
Thanks, Miles.
What do you want from me? Before they come in and take you.
Oh, they're not gonna take it.
You should come back with us to our mindscape and away from here. We can help
I
you.
don't think we're ready to go back. I think we have to do stuff here.
When we go back, though, you could come with us.
You want to bring me? I
Yeah, we
killed
can
you.
help you. You didn't kill us. We're right here.
I'm company. I ate you. Why can't you see it?
You need to be come back and judged by Pharasma.
Come back. Judgment awaits us all. You can't leave his lolling mouth. You can't even pass on. We're just being chewed up.
You need to cut it whole then.
Over. He stares at you.
Well,
Through the
if
throat.
you're Kugopti, if we kill you, will we be free?
Will make you feel better.
No, I'm trying to follow your logic is all.
Seems like you want someone to kill you.
Yeah, do you want someone to kill you?
I'm nothing. I'm a terrible man. I slaughtered you all.
I don't
So
think you
you
did that.
you believe you slaughtered us all when you went to try and prevent Kukopti from destroying Willowshore. He took you over and made you kill all of us. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't need to. I didn't need to do anything. He did it all. It was the night of the wisdom. He sent his creatures, and they swung through, and they swooped every villager from the ground and ripped their heads off. And he swallowed you.
Now we're stuck in his mouth.
My mouth? His cage?
You can spit us out.
Yeah, we just need to get spit out.
You want me to help you?
Yes. Help us. Help you spit us out.
Even though I killed you,
Even though you killed us.
there is a way. There is a way. We're dead. We're dead. Gugabdi slew us all. That is to say, I slew us all. But our souls, we didn't move on. We never moved on. We're trapped here. Cages formed from Gugabdi's dreams and your own fears. But with the right tools, any cage can be opened. But those tools, they're beyond my reach. I cannot leave Willowshore. No peachwood. No peachwood. No matter what I do, can never go get peachwood. I can't leave this town.
We can get beechwood.
His eyes turn hopeful for the first time as he stands up and looks down to his belt. Then you can finish where I'm started. Yes, you're not Kukopti. You're not Kukopti. Your souls, your minds, they remain your own. You can still transmigrate back to the living realm. Still reincarnate from death. Finish what I've started. We can all escape. Find a way. He reaches down towards his belt, and you watch as a plethora of scrolls unravels from a null space. Some kind of extra-dimensional space begins to just unfurl. You watch thick journals filled with loose pages, scribbled scrolls. You watch as the belt is undone. You see filled with unlimited knowledge and secret rites that he's gathered, and theories. As it happens, they hit the table, and he looks towards you all as though something's just grabbed him. You won't be cruel to Blackbean, will you?
No.
She didn't choose her master. She didn't do anything wrong.
And you're Blackbean's master?
You see his body lurch. Thrash. You see from inside his body begins to convulse. His belly fattens. His chest cracks. His back begins to split. He begins to scream. You see his body ripped open from the back like a zipper. And you see and hear the tearing of his flesh and fabric. And a cloud of crimson butterflies erupts from his hollow shell. By the time it's over, he crumples into the floor and fills the air around him. There is little left of the corpse before it is done. And in this moment, you hear the howling crowd smash through. And people, things, make their way inside the manor.
I feel like this is where we needed the 15-minute break. Oh my god.
Is he just dead? Is he gone? Oh god, there's screams.
Was it just butterflies coming out of his body, or was there other stuff there?
Grab the scrolls. We're gonna put the scrolls in the pouch.
Okay. Things gonna rush out
Yes, slow them down if they're coming.
Okay. Fang, you rush out?
to the door.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll show you what you see. I'm gonna put you right
I
here.
don't want to know.
Get ready for the wave fight.
Oh, this is a zombie apocalypse.
Oh man, this is what I'm attack.
Got no eyes.
Yeah, no eyes.
Oh,
No, hang on,
Alright.
he's got a
there's a-
beetle.
There's a no eye.
Beetle
no
has no eyes.
Jobin must see it a little bit.
Oh god, I hate that.
Oh no, no eyes beetle.
Oh man,
Oh,
I don't like
no,
that
no.
ZN.
No face.
You see, creatures begin to fill this area. Not just Willowshore, but you watch as a familiar face walks forward,
That's not too familiar.
staring at you.
I'm
Gleefully.
gonna cast a spell.
Right. I'll assume that you want to go into initiative here as they begin to walk forward. I will note that filling this entire foyer as I populate their miniatures is just Willowshore. Their faces intact. You see Elizeth, you see Granny Who, you see all of the familiar faces begin to rush forward, screaming at you.
Oh, I can finally kill Granny Who. Finally.
Who's this guy?
And you can hear the sounds of clattering heavy armor. Do you close the door, Fang, and
I
get
do,
back?
I'm gonna cast a spell first.
You're gonna cast a spell first? Okay, I will roll you into initiative.
I only gotta beat.
Oh no, that Ross.
Let's not get cornered in this room, probably.
Oh no.
Katai looks the same.
Yeah, Katai looks the same.
Does Katai?
I can't-
Except for your mouth.
Oh, my
Mouth is
mouth is gone. No.
All right. We will roll initiative as they storm you.
Yinji. Oh, I see it.
Oh, I think I was trying to roll.
Oh wait, I think I rolled my
think
double,
I'm gonna-
and not me.
I also rolled my double. Oopsie. Whoopsie.
Really?
Oh,
Is it giving you
no.
control of them?
No, it yelled at us. I don't
It
think
yelled
it
at
did.
us, but it still rolled, I thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my seasonal
There we
thing to give us a +3.
Oh, good call.
Initiative? Oh, nice.
All right. We will roll in.
I got that nat 20. Hell yeah.
Yeah, might need it. Try not to die to yourself, please.
Oh no, other Jobin, beat me.
He's still wearing glasses. Why's he got glasses on? He's
I had a lot of fun with these.
We were talking about anti Katai and anti. Oh man.
Fang,
Yeah.
you turn the corner and there is a horde of people running forward. And mixed in with them, as you turn them and you see all the people yell, "They're fakes! Duplicates! Kill the monsters!" As they point towards you, Fang.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Wall of Things.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
That's a pretty good AoE.
Pretty good.
Where do you want to send it?
It starts from the bushes. as the brambles come forth to me, blocking them all off.
Are you able to draw it?
Yeah, I'm about to try.
Sounds good.
Oh no.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Does it 60 feet? So I'm up. Position this thing. How do I rotate it? Does anyone know how to rotate a line?
He's back.
You
Mouse wheel
what?
on the
Yeah,
square.
shift mouse wheel while you're on the square.
No, that's not working. We're starting over.
Mhm.
The circle template, cone template.
Yeah, ray. It'll be a ray. Or la.
template.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let me get this. No, it's not.
Hey, don't pickpocket him.
Sorry,
it's
sorry.
rotating.
Wait,
It's
do you
rotating
see
on my
it
screen.
rotating?
Yeah.
I don't. It's rotating after I let it go. I'm working on it.
You got this. I
I'm
believe in
working
you.
on it. It's
Uh-huh.
hard.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Yeah, I want you guys to know that Zians in particular, I had to get, like, I got removed off the Season of Ghost spoilers thing because Zians was so creepy that I got forced to remove it for body horror.
Oh, that's fucked up.
All right.
Sure. That's
Right there?
We're good.
Okay, sounds good. Wall of Thorns will go up.
All right, Beetle independent action. He's gonna come get me, or he's gonna start working on getting me. Because that's a 3-action spell. 20 feet. All right, that's his independent action. That's me.
Sounds good. Katai, people are flowing into the manor. As you look down towards the shriveled, barely a corpse left, and the red butterflies are flying all around you. Do you reach down and grab his things?
I do, but most importantly, I look for Blackbean. Where is the cat?
As you look down, where Blackbean has hidden, is underneath the table.
Okay. Oh, here, kitty, kitty. Promise we'd protect you.
You see, they kind of look up and paw at you, scared from all the screaming and pounding.
Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back. In the meantime, I'm gonna looch your dad's corpse.
Leather armor, there's a sword, there's a choker, and then there is the belt.
It being called the choker of electrocution does not seem like a good thing.
Oh, you can see that all. Weird. Okay, hold on.
Sorry. No, just kidding. I can't see anything at all.
The choker of question mark. Electrocution. Question mark.
I didn't get to read what it did, so we're chill.
That's okay.
Yeah, I guess I would just take everything except
The
for
belt-
these.
The belt is what also contains all of those pieces and items. I'll consider that.
Okay, I will grab everything.
Okay.
Is this
How
just
much-
one action to loot, or
No, it's one for every bulk.
Damn. Well, this is all light bulk. How much was the other? How much bulk was the other stuff?
I'm gonna say that pulling off armor that he's equipped is also gonna take way too long.
Oh, I wasn't gonna pull this armor. The collar was light, and the unusual object had no bulk. Okay, so none of these have bulk, so I'm just
Yep.
am I free to just yoink all of it?
You can just start pocketing the scrolls, yeah, if you want to try.
All right.
You don't know what any of them do, but
Nope, I don't. That's for later.
I'm
I'm sure Jobin will thank me later.
Oh, that's a lot of
Okay.
scrolls.
Yeah, it is. Great. I'm also encumbered now. I feel like these would fit in my backpack though, not my. Hang on, I got to do some inventory managing. I'm sorry.
I would say this would probably take your full turn to get all of those in there.
I think that's 100% fair.
All right.
I'll do this. That's my turn.
All right. You hear the sound of nothing before there is a. As Jobin will cast Dispel Magic on your wall.
Uh-oh, boys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they got magic. All right, goodbye,
They
guys.
have our abilities.
25?
Nope, it's 26.
Ooh, really?
My spell DC.
All right, cool. Jobin, did you have any D4s?
No.
Damn. All right. So we get a 25 and just barely fail. So it cannot repel this barrier. It's going to move to here. Jobin, what would you like to do?
Okay. Katai, you got everything from him?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you look kind of heavy.
Yes,
okay,
I'm working on him. I'm shuffling.
Fang is screaming out, I'm gonna need help.
Okay. All right, Jovin's gonna move out to here. I see a thorn wall.
Yeah, you don't want to see the other side.
Okay. Jovin's gonna then use his two. So first, I can stride out here. Get to like this position right here. Well, actually, we'll step back once, and then he's gonna use the staff to cast. You see here, Mystic Armor, because I didn't cast it on myself before we left.
Going into another dimension, you didn't cast Mystic Armor on yourself?
What? Okay.
All right, that's his turn.
All right, perfect. Yinjim. All right. They are going to... Let's see. How's your Wall of Thorns do? Can something actively just move through the Wall of Thorns?
It hurts a lot.
Yeah, they take damage.
Oh. A creature spell vertical.
Every move action a creature uses? So it'd be 3d4 damage, right?
Yeah, when I said a lot, it was wishful, but it's difficult terrain.
Okay. Yin Z is not affected by difficult terrain based on wood or plants.
Whoa.
Well, this is a spell.
Okay,
With the
that's
wood-
fair.
With the wood, right?
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'd have 5 feet less movement, huh? So he will simply push through with a shield. Go ahead and roll any damage as he just walks through.
Take that.
I'm the most afraid of seeing.
Okay.
We can handle the
Yeah, hold on.
Zian has a weakness. You just have to find it.
He's got a weakness.
Feng, he's going to walk up towards you, and he's going to cast Gravity Weapon.
Oh no.
And then he is going to do a Twin Takedown.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be the False Sword first. Which would be a 30 to hit. And then the Shield Boss comes in on the other side. For 18.
That'll miss.
Okay. The sword will strike you and deal 21 mental damage. As you are struck by it, it will phase through your body. Alright, that's Twin Takedown, that's Gravity Weapon. Gravity Weapon did not apply to the damage, I apologize. So it's going to be an extra 4 damage. Not sure why I didn't do that, but that's fine. I got it. Okay. And that'll be where that one ends its turn. Katai is going to move. And then cast a spell magic.
Nice. That's definitely not Urkatai. Never would have done that.
No, never.
28.
You got it.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
Alright, sounds good. And then Katai will stride to here. Blocking the doorway.
45 feet of movement
Mhm.
on Katai?
He's not that
Hmm.
fast.
Not Urkatai at all.
It's not Arkatai at all.
It's not me.
It will draw its False Tenyo, which is a massive blade.
How's he got
Alright.
all these actions?
Well, it had it already drawn, but you know what I mean. Alright, so it's got
Never.
2 actions and then movement. That's its turn.
Reluctantly, I ask if you can give us our vision back if you ever saw it.
Vision back? Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yep, that's why I said reluctantly.
All right.
Oh no.
That'll bring it to Ross.
Ross, you can
Man.
get the cat.
Gosh, how many actions is it? The cat.
How are we getting out of here, Ross?
Yeah, we're getting out of here.
I don't want to hurt people for Willowshore.
Anything else, Ross?
No, there's gonna be more. I'm trying to. Alright, I'm gonna use an action to try to grab the cat.
It will jump into your hands. It does not require an action to grab Black Queen.
No action required? Alright, so we got 2 actions, so. We're gonna get Bless up.
Okay, sounds good. All right. That'll be your turn.
Can you throw the Bless ore on me? I don't have permission on my own tokens on that.
Odd. I think maybe you were drawing it onto Black Bean. All right. String Ross is going to cast Bless.
Excellent.
Oh,
Copy
okay.
everything I do. I
That
got
is
him.
Ross. That's
I
our
will. I
Ross.
will forehead hit this guy.
I cast Harm at 3rd level on myself.
Stride to hear him. All right. Fang Yang is going to reach out a hand, call towards the sky, and Fang, you'll hear the unmistakable sound of the crackling of lightning over your head.
That's very familiar.
All right, and he is going to charge it into his hand. It will coalesce into a ball, and then the ball will turn to a flaming red lightning, and he will cast Fireball towards you all.
Oh my god. I'm just saying, they're all in a tasty fireball range.
Stepped up a little too far. Looks like.
What's the DC? And,
My fireball is never that big.
It's come back. Blackbeard is at the blast.
Black Bean is safe.
Okay. Okay, good. He has plot immunity.
Weird that the DC didn't pop up. I apologize. Oh, it's not provoking at all. Hold on. Hold on.
I think I see where it's at. It's 'cause it's not-
reflex.
yeah, I think I found it where it is.
It's like hiding down there.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
hiding. It's just the really thin line because we don't have anyone selected.
It's because it is not working properly. Hold on. There is a direct number I need to give it right now. Just go ahead and give normal reflex saves. There we go. I got the DC on there now. It's DC at the moment is going to be a normal success for Jobin, a normal success for Fang, and a failure for Beetle. And then Ross, did you roll?
No, yeah,
No worries. Believe it or not, these tokens / actors are very difficult to manhandle, so there's a couple of nuances with it. That's a
Yeah,
failure.
I mean, it sounds like my character sheet.
All right, that's movement. That's 2 actions for a spell.
Prepared 9 heals.
All right.
I have a bunch of heals.
Well, that's gonna be difficult to deal with if you start healing.
Don't forget to knock Beetle's health as well.
I already did. Yep.
Oh.
Oh wait, it didn't take it. My bad.
No worries.
There we go.
And then Beetle of Fate has independent actions. So what it's going to do is jump out into the pool and begin to make its way around to you all to block your exit.
I don't want to hurt Beetle.
It's not
All
Beetle.
right.
That's
It
Beetle.
looks
That's
like
Beetle of fake.
Beetle
Beetle
fake.
fake.
True. True.
There is a way to denote them. There is a way.
Yeah, one's not injured. One is injured right now.
What you got,
Okay,
Zian?
first question.
Yeah,
Can I assume to have drawn my weapon or my sword and shield?
I would say so with the pounding and all that coming in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First action, we're gonna move.
Okay.
He will yell, "Hey guys, how are we getting out of here?"
Zian, do you look out the
Not
window?
through them.
Bang, you should get back. So he is
Yeah.
gonna stay there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
He will
Screw you up.
target his mirror self and make it his prey.
Okay, sounds good.
And then he will raise his shield. That'll be my
Perfect.
turn.
All right. That'll go to the top of the round. As more people of Willowshore bleed into the manor, we're at time. Let's see. Let me get more of them in here.
You don't need to do that. They can just stay outside.
Mm-hmm. All right. That should be fine there. As they begin to filter through and begin to scream through windows at you all and through the inside of the manor. We'll begin the next round when we come back next week, Fang, as you are staring down a strange version of the Misbreakers. Okay.
The Fog Smashers.
No, the mist makers.
The Misbreakers. Ooh.
All right. Swoosh.
Guys, I'm in like a really bad spot, but like,
Yeah, you are.
I have so many good spells for the situation. I'm just positioned really badly.
Oh,
Okay.
You do have Katai just right in front of you. That's like probably not a great spot.
it doesn't look like you were made a prey yet, so there's no reactive strike coming your way, disrupt prey or anything like that.
True.
Just run away.
But I
True. We
wanna
know.
Come,
we know
come
that.
back
Yeah,
spell.
down the hallway.
Good spells.
Do it round 3. I mean,
It's all right. We know they can't reactive strike because we can't reactive strike.
Look at that.
Look at him.
honestly,
Cast a melee anyway. That's manipulate. If they did have it, they'd hit you. They could disrupt.
honestly, the creepiest one is Cian.
I agree.
This is the creepiest one. Yeah.
Like I said, I posted all of them for like inspiration for other people to like basically be like, hey, you should try doing this. And then they were like, please get rid of that. Please at least like get rid of it. Like put it somewhere else. Spoiler tag it. Something. Yeah. Because it was they were like, whoa. They liked all the other ones first, and then they were like, that one in
That
particular.
looks normal. That looks actually normal. It's
I actually
normal.
did 2 ones. Yeah, it's fucked up that your version is just a normal looking person, right? But I did one before where I was like, I won't get rid of the tongue, and then what I did was I got rid of the eye. I got rid of the
I
eye.
know, I saw that the eye was different too.
Yeah, in the middle of the forehead. It was tough though. It was very tough to do all this. But I had a lot of fun getting all ready. I had a lot of fun making these sheets, and I'm very excited for you guys to do this fight because this is by far the most difficult fight that you guys have ever done. So,
Good thing none of us built optimally, right? We're not power gamed or anything like that.
Mhm.
Oh, wait,
Mhm.
wait till
we
they
can
haste
do this.
see it in. I didn't see a Mushi.
Oh, no Mushi.
No
Mushi's
Mushi.
safe.
Mhm.
So he can't cast his spells more than once then.
That's right.
That's right.
I can't right now too because Mushi's in tattoo form. So
Mhm.
Did I just hear Melee Ranger get called optimal?
Optimal.
It's pretty good. It can
I
really
would
dish
say
the
Melee
damage.
Ranger is probably the most optimal ranged weapons kind of.
Precision Ranger is awesome.
I think we're doing great.
Thanks, so too.
Mm,
yeah, we just need to get into position. That's all.
You guys learned a lot this session too. Learned a
If it's
lot.
all
got-
true.
Yeah, we got to go through all those scrolls, and we also got to figure out what the Dorigami are.
Huh? The Jorogamo?
The Dorigamo, yeah.
Yeah,
Early-
Yorgamo.
Spider
Yeah,
ladies.
snake ladies, yeah, spider ladies.
all right, are we gonna kill the whole town or are we gonna get out?
I think we're
At the moment,
I-
we're gonna kill as we retreat.
Because I
Yeah.
have a plan for both.
Okay.
You wanna
Alright.
hear it?
Sure thing.
Plan to
What's
kill
your
the
plan?
whole town. Fireball. A
Okay,
plan
okay.
to get out. Jobin casts fly on Beetle. We all hop on, grab on tight, and he flies us away into the moonlight. That's my plans.
It's a good plan. I just feel like Beetle might not be big enough.
Yeah, I don't think Vito was
Well,
big
you
enough.
can only carry one on. Well, like mounted. Only you could only ride him, but you could grab onto him. Look, he's got all these things to hold on to.
If we do
And
agree to like
what happens when
retreat,
other Drobin cast fly on Beetle and they all do the same?
Then we have a badass fight in the sky. that is the ideal situation because that would be one of the coolest moments I've ever had in a TTRPG as we all fly away and find out our Beetle cars.
It'll be we'll turn into Bowser or something like that. We'll just all
Mhm.
have copter cars.
That would be great.
All right. I'm going to end off the stream. You guys, thank you for watching. I'll have this up, and I hope you guys are excited for session 43 next week. Take care, all. Bye-bye.